it is the Haps on the Craps, man. Happy Saturday night. We are locked in, loaded, and activated, ready to go. ESMR Hour is now underway, bringing you the finest in underground music that you'll find on the internet. I'm your man, Bo. If you don't know, now you know. Lots of music to get to, lots of really cool things to talk about tonight. Going to be a great night of music. Big shouts to the homie, Mr. Beleaf. He is our feature artist of the night, coming to you with his new project. He has an EP, and he released some kind of undiscovered gems he had in his catalog. So 2 projects popping off from the homie. We took some selected cuts from the second one. So that's the Mirage EP and the Random Acts of Violence project that was put out with some other members of Wvtch Wxlvez. Let's get into the first song of the night right now. Gonna be a good night of music. Big shouts to the homie Trip. I got a lot of love for Trip, man. Trip's whole movement is really kind of taking off. He's been performing at different places and really knows how to move the crowd. So let's get into this. This is Hell in High Water. The homie Trip right here. Okay, well, I guess I wasn't logged on as I should have been. 704, what's the haps, bro? How you doing? Gotta get logged into the old Spotify. Oh, they doing me dirty. I gotta 2-factor authentication. All right, let's see here. Let's put this on the board here. This is thrilling streaming right here. All right, let's get into the Trip joint. Hell in High Water.
It's Trip. Let's go. Going through this hell in high water. Seen everything but being free. Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted. But that's all part of being me.
The pain self-inflicted.
Thing but being free. Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted. But that's all part of being me. Going through this hell in high water. Seen everything but being free. Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted. But that's all part of being me. You see what I'm reppin', I got hard print sleeves. Can't be misstepping, know that this like quick to leave. And that's faster than the turn page.
So you got this guitar, you got this guitar string, you got these chimes in the background. So 704 seen him, he knows, that's what's up. Yeah, he's got a lot going on. It's kind of like a bonfire type song. You know, nighttime, fire going. It's got a lot of heart to it. You know, he sounds like he's in pain. It's almost like a song you might sing drunk.
Stripes while I learn age. Smoke pipes while I burn sage. Catch me cruising through the scenic route. Steaming loud and help me see my demons missing out. Cause they understand after hearing me. He gon' probably make it like when Curry era 3. Empty pockets, only thing scaring me. Grinding more than a stripper with some skills. Don't need a break.
Grinding more than a stripper with some skills.
Just need that cake cream, dollar bills. Rondo in the clutch, I'm a steel ball.
I like
You
that.
took my handouts, now I can't feel y'all.
Rondo in the clutch.
See that you missed on the man standing real tall. Going through this hell in high water. Seen everything but being free. Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted. But that's all part of being me. Going through this hell in high water.
Right now, the track is really nice, man. I will say it's a little bit of distortion in my headphones. So at the top of his voice, the top of that frequency is clashing with the beat. It's not mixed all that great from this perspective in these headphones. So some of the bars that he lands, I can't hear as clearly as I would like to. But he's created a vibe and aesthetic. Like I said, it feels like hoodie music. You know, fall, autumn, cool breeze, kind of angry. You might be walking home from school after you lost a fight or something. It's got like a little anger to it. I like what he's doing on the song here. I think I'm at the point where I would probably move off it. unless we have like something drastically change in the second verse. I'm doing hell and high water. I like how he's ending on a high inflection, so it sounds, you know, it's got this kind of push on it. I like it.
Seen everything but being free. Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted, but that's all part of being me. I got it locked and I'm tossing the key.
Okay.
I'm busting my teeth till I'm on the floor, I'm copping the seats. Where everyone watching the game gonna see.
I like the change up.
Red and blue lights ain't gonna stop me. Shooters gon' skate like Sidney Crosby. We need our bill.
Again, it's tough to hear some of the bars you land. Let's listen back and see if we can catch what you're saying.
Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted, but that's all part of being me. I got it locked and I'm tossing the key. I'm eating good and I'm busting my teeth till I'm on the floor.
I got a lock and I'm forcing the key. I'm getting good, so I'm flossing my teeth. That's what I'm hearing. Now you had to tell us. I don't know if the lyrics are on here, but let me see. So I can't hear everything super clearly, but I do like that you changed it up. I was wondering if we're gonna get a change up. You delivered on that.
Chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted.
Max in the building. What's up with you, bro?
Me. I got it locked and I'm tossing the key. I'm eating good and I'm busting my teeth till I'm on the floor. I'm copping the seats where everyone watching the game gonna see. Red and blue pill, what's it gonna be? Red and blue lights ain't gonna stop me.
Okay, so you said something about copping the seats on the floor where everybody's gonna see.
Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted, but that's all part of being me. I got it locked and I'm tossing the key. I'm eating good and I'm busting my teeth till I'm on the floor. I'm copping the seats where everyone watching the game gonna see. Red and blue pill, what's it gonna be? Red and blue lights ain't gonna stop me. Shooters gon' skate like Sidney Crosby. We need our bills, ain't talking Cosby.
Shooters gonna skate like Cindy Coffee. So some of this I can't hear. I like how you're rapping, but it's not clear. We gotta work on the clarity here.
I'm sick, can't help but catch it like the vid. No MTV cribs, but I'ma show you how I live when I find my Eve. Best believe I'm splitting ribs. She ate the apple, so we live. Through this hell and high water, and we know what the struggle makes. If we ain't have to die, would we really love and hate? Yeah, that led me to be man, so she gripped tight while we holding hands. Through this hell and high water, seen everything but being free. Cause these chains self-restricted and these pains self-inflicted, but that's all part of being me.
Hey guys, what's good? Just checking in with you. Just want to say, I love hearing what you're putting out, and I'm beyond proud and happy you're following your dreams. There are a whole lot of people these days that be able to say that. And like I said, when we were growing up, we were born for so much more in this lifetime, something different. We were made for those 9 to 5s. We were made to go after our dreams, after our passions and everything that we want in this world. And listen, everything you've done, good or bad, has led you to this point in your life, this exact point. That's a true blessing, even though it may not always seem like it.
So, Trip let us know that there would be voicemails throughout his upcoming project, and the voicemails were kind of the backbone for what he was doing. I gotta tell you, if I'm being honest, I don't love that, man. Oh, I was moving my mic and it collapsed on me. I don't love that only because I feel like that's an overdone medium. I feel like the voicemail thing is so cliche at this point. So do what you do. That's just kind of my observation. I kind of feel like, all right, another voicemail. Yeah, it's like I got it. So the song was cool, though. The song, I think I would go up top probably 85. 84, 85. I wouldn't have got through the full 3 minutes of the song. Probably a minute and 41. I could have turned it off. It has a lot of those sync licensing opportunities. It feels like it's made for a media thing. It feels like it's made for a TV show, bonfire music, something you might listen to when you were a little depressed, something you might listen to when you were maybe indulging in some of the green stuff. It's one of them things to kind of take you away, kind of float you off a little bit. Really love your inflections on the hook. Hella high water. I like that. It gives it some personality. It gives it a little bit of that pain feeling. But over and all, the song, it could have been a lot shorter. That honestly could have been like a 90-second song. It does so much from your voice is a little nasally perspective on it. You know what I mean? So I find that nasally songs don't always have the legs to go as far. But I feel like they can give you impact. I feel like you get more impact from that. Wanted y'all to check this out real quick. They got 3D TVs out, and it looks like this is somewhere in Asia. I don't want to. This is too much for me. I just got to tell you straight up. Like, they're gonna start making NFL games so it looks like the dudes are coming at you, and then and then we're gonna have real problems, real injuries. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, if you look at the the water, and I mean that's crazy. But I almost feel like it's too much. Would you get a 8K 3D TV? I wonder what they go for. They're probably going for like $100 grand, but I don't know. This looks like a pretty normal display case, so I don't know. It doesn't look like it's not like it'd be super expensive. I don't know. What do y'all think? Benedaki Eddies all day. I've been getting crunk. Let's get into the next one. We're gonna start the project right now, Mr. Beleaf. This is the Mirage EP. Mr. Beleaf is part of Wvtch Wxlvez. Wvtch Wxlvez has some fantastic artists. That's a gang out there. I shouldn't say gang. That's a music collective out in South Florida. Wvtch Wxlvez. It's got guys like Money Mogly. I think Joey Da Silva. It's got guys like obviously Mr. Beleaf. So we're gonna get into his joint right now. This is the Mirage EP. The first song on the Mirage EP is called Heights. Let's check it out.
Truth is not what you want it to be. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And you must bend to its power or live a lie.
In the Heights, Washington or South Miami. Went to better schools than my peers, using the address of my granny. She had a mansion up on 106, safe haven for the family. You could say the 80s were great, well, if you fully understand me. When life is as sweet as candy, eventually it get crushed. When family started getting locked up, switching gears, blew out the clutch. No more Maseratis, super Benz or Ford trucks. When you up, but when you down, nobody's round to give a fuck. Pieces on the ground, we had to pick them up. Thank God he left no debt. If not, I bet.
I'm gonna bring this one back from the top. He's saying a lot, and I don't want to miss it. I feel like he's getting into some things right here.
Is not.
Yo, I have origin in the Heights, Washington or South Miami. Went to better schools than my peers, using the address of my granny.
Okay.
She had a mansion up on 106.
Yeah, the mansion.
Family. You could say the 80s were great, well, if you fully understand me. When life is as sweet as candy, eventually it get crushed. When family started getting.
When life is as sweet as candy, eventually it gets crushed. That's not bad.
And locked up, switching gears, blew out the clutch. No more Maseratis,
Facts.
Benz or Ford trucks. When you up, but when you down, nobody's round to give a fuck. Pieces on the ground, we had to pick them up. Thank God he left no debt. If not, I bet death would have had visit us. From luxury to struggling, to came on for Mason.
Luxury to struggling.
Phone line to no cable or no AC. Even little bit we had, strangely, had no safety. House got robbed when mom at work. Couldn't keep a penny if we were JC. Hasty with my trust ain't where my
penny if we were JC.
Caught that fucker, surprised it was someone that I called a friend. I intend to receive respect when handing out that title. I can't respect another man who sees another man as an.
I intend to receive respect when handing out that title. That's a little too verbose. It's like you were trying to be smart with that particular line, and that's a little too much.
I intend to receive respect when handing out that title.
That's a little too much for me.
Another man who sees another man as an idol. If you have history of being trash, your status gets recycled. We could always share a laugh, but I'll even do that with my rivals. And I don't have to lie to you. I could care less about being famous. My legacy passing blood, I could give a.
So I loved the first part of this song. You had some storytelling talking about how you came up being from Washington Heights, then you moved with your granny to go to a better school. You used the address. You were really spitting on some things, and now it's getting a little stagnant.
Fuck about no playlist. At 5 years old, I seen a dude's brain splattered on the pavement. I have it in me to be different. Christ put layers on my patience. I don't pretend to be perfect. I curse on record cause I do in life. I'm a walking work in progress, and all of it's because of Christ. Some of y'all might gripe about.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
But when you hear Wu and Rakim do it, most of y'all won't even bat an eye. And it's fine if you don't subscribe. Cool. You don't believe it's true. Stop running like it's religion, Christian beliefs that actually bother you. I do what I ought to do. I suggest y'all do the same.
Jacktown, what up?
Because they paint the greatest, never do it for the fame.
That's the first song off the Mirage EP, Mr. Beleaf. I like that he's rapping about God, and he did it kind of subtly. He just kind of surprised you with it. I didn't like that he complained about, well, if Rakim did it, it wouldn't be a problem. Like, I don't know about that. My thing is, you can use Christ as much as you want. Just be creative. Don't just use it as like a like whiteout over something. You don't want it to be obvious, right? So I like how you kind of just floated it in there. I didn't like the sequential bar talking about, well, you know, if he did it. I like the first half of the song better than the second half. I felt like you lost steam in the second half. I think as an artist, it's really, really difficult to be great on both halves of songs. That's why songwriting is so difficult, because the first half of the song you can crush it, and the second half can be more like that, where you kind of fade off into the night. I think that song right there is probably an 83 for me. I like the rapping off the top. I like the timbre in your voice. I like how you rap. You know, I think I'm going to be interested to see throughout this project if you get too verbose as we go forward, if it's just too much wordplay. Like when you said, I intend to receive that title when I give that the way that was spat was just a little cumbersome for me. Solid track, though. Beat was okay, kind of heartfelt. I like that. Yak Town's in the building. He just hit the super chat. What's up with you, Yak? It's been a minute, man. I hope you're well, and I'm excited to hear the music. Let's get into the first one right here. This is Escape. My man Rudy H2O is in the building. Rudy H2O is WVCC Cypher Life Radio. What up, though? Let's get into this right here. Escape. This is Yak Town JDG.
I think I need to escape.
Let them know one time.
This is a demonstration, and I'm the head doctor who master practice and patience. I'm speaking for the streets full of drugs, communities laced with. My smile is elevated, that's why they call it a facelift. I stay grinding 10 toes like I'm working a great shift. Been ballin' like I invented, hooping like Naismith. The bass hit,
Hooping like Naismith.
the ping fist. The left side creative, the right strategic like brain split. Give me 30 seconds to load the clip like it's TikTok. I'm strong-willed, and if you saw me, you're getting crisp.
Ooh, you spitting right now, though. Yak Town coming back heavy. He said something about load the click in 30 seconds like it's TikTok. Oh, that was kind of hard. Let's run this back a little ways.
Smile is elevated, that's why they call it a facelift.
Hit that like button, no.
Toes like I'm working a great shift. Been ballin' like I invented, hooping like Naismith. The bass hit harder than rock.
That guy invented hooping like Naismith.
Creative, the right strategic like brain split. Give me 30 seconds to load the clip like it's TikTok. Strong-willed, and if the joke's on me, you're getting crisp. Right? Got behind the wheel, every test is a pit stop, and yet I'm still on point like location soon as the pin drop. Hold on for a second, let it breathe. I'm that overachiever who is determined to succeed.
The overachiever.
Started going from a seed. You expect yourself to blossom if they never cut the weeds. I'm that black and brown pieces working. I met a lot of people who don't match they souls. It's like a pair of Air Jordans with the mismatched soles. The only time I don't match is when mismatched clothes. Still getting over my exes like it's tic-tac-toes.
Like it's tic-tac-toe.
Turn them in my get-back mode. And I let it breathe.
Oh, that's not you? Oh, who is this then? This person is spitting.
Let it breathe one time.
Whoa, go over the data, what are the options? How many rhymes do I have to write to make it to top 10? I'm locked in as if someone lost the keys to the yard.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna chase you until they see that the car's spinning. My music is so fluid, don't be surprised I'm improving. I won when I started losing to learn how to keep it moving. I just need them alive, look at my eyes, show me what God, we're making her nervous. I hear where it hurt him, I see from the chest and it hitting the sternum. We on the road, I'm ready to curve him. I'm ready to swerve him, give him a table, I'm about to serve him. Give me a medic, cause I'm about to hurt him. And I ain't wanna have to do it to him. Somebody give me a minute.
Wow.
Somebody call the ambulance, man. We got a dead beat over here, man.
That
This beat, man, there's blood all over the floor. Somebody go get the caution tape.
very, very JID influence, very JID influence. But man, that was good. That was energy, man. That was spitting on top of the beat, riding the beat like a donkey all the way home. I mean, it was just fantastic barsmith. I heard a lot of great quotables in there. Money Mogly's in the building. What's up, family? Hit that like button for me one time, though. Yeah, man, that was phenomenal. The rapping all the way through was sublime. Riding the beat well, energy was cracking. No problems with enunciation, even though both of you had kind of a higher pitched voice. I can hear you so well. That was a good joint right there, man. Hit that like button. You just joining us. I'm gonna go 97 on that one. I like that one a lot. Like, that's a playlist. Is that out yet? We got to get that out. Yeah, we got to get that out one time, man. That right there is fantastic. Let's jump into this next one from our homie Yaktown, and then we're going to get back into the Mirage EP. Big shouts to the homie Mr. Beleaf. Let's get into All I Know right here. Yaktown JDG. It's going to be hard to top that last one, Yak. It's going to be hard to top that last one.
Trying to be better than I was, this is all I know. And to keep planning everything, gotta allow me to grow. We really moving, making motion, is you fast or slow? Knocking with a purpose, you ain't heard of busting down the door. Don't wanna see me swim with the fishes, I had to learn to flow. How many times I prayed for these wishes, I wasn't letting go. How many times been standing on?
They wanna see me swim with the fishes, I had to learn this Nah, I didn't like that one.
We really moving, making motion, is you fast or slow? Knocking with a purpose, you ain't heard of busting down the door. Don't wanna see me swim with the fishes, I had to learn to flow. How many times I prayed for these wishes, I wasn't letting go. How many times been standing on business, I got so many goals. So many questions, never the answers, I guess it's all I know.
I don't love this mix either, Yak.
All I know, all I know, all I know, all I know, all I know. It's all I know. It's all
I don't think I like this one.
It's all I know. If I could talk to the 6-year-old me, I tell her be some. Lil' so in that coke, I had to keep snowing. I don't even play around with my nose, we had to eat some. Rent was past due, we was facing eviction notice. All I know, got on my knees when I didn't pray to you. And God we trust is printed on the money too. I learned the hard way not to play with you. Never thought I'd be here, but look at what a prayer do. All I know. All I know, been through the worst, but steady.
Yeah, I can tell you definitively I don't like this one. I can't believe that whole song was you. That was, as soon as that drops, I need the link to that.
Praying to grow, trusting God to lead the way, cause it's all I know. Life tried to break me, but I don't fall. All I know, 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 all I know. Looking around, nobody left, I'm thinking where I've been. Feel like I'm flying in the water and get away from sin. Every time I try to be better, I just fall again. People clip that just ain't never seen. I be crying, screaming, God, why they praying on my downfall? Got up in the streets, they laying bricks into them blocks. I was scared to speak my mind, I fell behind, I was a lost cause. I got another chance, you took me and it's time to open up. Every day and night, I just pray that I make it. Lost some real ones who couldn't see that they was faking. All them cold nights, it felt like ice without a blanket. I tell it to the bank when on the mic, I got a statement. Blinded by the shadows, only right, I'm looking to the light, I'm still learning. Fighting for a grace that I've been still earning. Fire deli like that midnight oil, how it keeps burning in a different lane of intersections when I keep turning. I'm in my feelings like this, all that
All right, I gave that as much time as I possibly could to see if it would grow on me, Yak. I didn't like that one. That felt almost a little forced. It did. I believe that first song felt so easy. This one felt like you were very strategic, like you wanted to have your hardcore vocal section in the hook. It felt disjointed to me. I actually was kind of getting into the rap section at the end, but the singing didn't sound super authentic. It sounded like, Pain is supposed to sound natural. That's what I liked about the Trip song we heard earlier, is it was a natural sounding kind of stress. That sounded manufactured. That sounded like you were reaching for a feeling that you didn't actually have. So didn't really love this one. Probably go like 78. This wouldn't be a replay for me.
I know, I got my heart still on my sleeve, but it's the one that I own. I got some hoes inside my life, they're not the ones that I sold.
Get into the next one for the night, man.
To the throne. It's all I know.
Mr. Beleaf. This is track 2 off the Mirage EP. Shouts to Mr. Beleaf. We also going to be playing some selected cuts from Random Acts of Violence as well. So lots of Mr. Beleaf music tonight. Let's get in this one right here, Negative Influence. If you're waiting to get a song played, by the way, $1 or $2 will get you through on the super chat. There's a little $sign toward the bottom of the screen there. If you wanna click that thing, for me. Do I gotta buy the joint? I didn't intend on doing that. Let me see what's going on with this. All right. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know why that's not working. Well, we'll skip to track 3. I don't know if this link is just down or what. We'll skip to track 3 right now. Bigger Purpose, Mirage EP, the homie Mr. Beleaf. Hit that like button for me one time.
No matter what the day or what they say, I don't deserve it. No matter what the planet's in its hand, is bigger purpose. These demons getting nervous, words not only in churches, scratching of the surface, bigger purpose. All praises. No matter what the day or what they say, I don't deserve it. No matter what the planet's in its hand, is bigger purpose. These demons getting nervous, words not only in churches, scratching of the surface, bigger purpose. All praises. Struggling to keep my eyes on the mark. It's hard to focus. Too comforted by the ice in my heart. This world's the coldest. Don't wanna be failing playing my part. It's never hopeless. I watch those keep embracing the dark. It's like psychosis. They toasting mimosas with culprits to the downfall, and never notice that they.
Mr. Beleaf, I think you need to record your vocals a little louder. Turn the gain on the mic up, or stand closer to the mic, because your voice is so deep. It's not registering very well. So the mic probably needs to be a little hotter for you, because you get lost in the piano keys on here, and you have a nice sounding voice. So I hate to see you get washed out like that.
They boldness make them outlaws. It's atrocious to be soulless, what they out for. And these evil motives spread like locusts, but they doubt more, and their approach is this: I only rely on me, not seeing the irony that's how the angel that betrayed began the whole rivalry. But silently or tirelessly, you'll even scoff at these rhymes. Believe I speak about fairy tales from a lost.
Yeah, what up, boy?
My IQ ain't aligned because I believe in a divine, or I just might be out my mind.
What up, Josh?
It's combined, or might think that I'm just blind because I don't see the sign. I believe that changes all the time and seems to need compliance. You formed a subconscious alliance to a man's guidance, ran by corporate interests, the same one that give out the license. Not to come off so defiant, just stating who I rely on. Father, Son, and Spirit, only thing that I confide in. No matter what the day or what they say, I don't deserve it. No matter what the planet's in its hand, is bigger purpose.
I don't really love this one, Mr. Beleaf. Also, Mr. Beleaf, since you're in the building right now, bro, is there a way that I can play this full album, or do I have to purchase it to play it all? Because I only have 3 songs I can play here, and obviously I want to play the full thing, so maybe you can help me out. But on this track, there's not a lot catching my attention. The hook is a little slow, and it drags a little. Is a bigger purpose. It just takes a while. This beat selection isn't probably a beat I would rap to. It's a little darker, but it doesn't have a lot that's really grabbing my attention.
Demons getting nervous, words not on a man's guidance, ran by corporate interests, the same one that give out the license. Not to come off so defiant, just stating who I rely on. Father, Son, and Spirit, only thing that I confide in. No matter what the day or what they say, I don't deserve it. No matter what the planet's in its hand, is bigger purpose.
Appreciate you, Mogly.
Getting nervous, words not only in churches, scratching of the surface, bigger purpose. All praises. No matter what the day or what they say, I don't deserve it. No matter what the planet's in its hand, is bigger purpose. These demons getting nervous, words not only in churches, scratching of the surface, bigger purpose. All praise His name. All praise His name.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mogly. I appreciate that, dude.
All praise His name.
Miro, what up, boy? Hit that like button one time for your boy.
And I gotta tell you, Joe, as sure as I know that Building 7 didn't fall down out of sympathy for Building 1 and 2, God is real, Jesus existed, He was a badass outlaw, and it has changed my outlook on life. It has really changed the way I look at things.
Hey,
I believe that we can win with God.
Hey, I really do appreciate how you're working in your Christianity, and you're doing it. It's not heavy-handed. I do like that. You know, just kind of sprinkling it. Like you said early that, you know, the Holy Trinity is the only thing you can confide in. I think that's dope. I didn't like that song, though, particularly. It was way too slow and dragging for me, man. Whenever people do those kind of beats that, like, you feel like it's almost like walking with like concrete on your feet. You know, it's hard to pick your legs up. It's hard to really get a rhythm with a beat like that. And then, you know, I will say you had a head-nodding hook, but I think it's not one that's going to keep your attention for the whole time. So that was the issue for me. It just didn't have enough pep in its step for me. A little slower for me. I would probably go 75 on that joint. That's not a song I would listen to again. Didn't really do it for me on that one. Hit the like, hit that like button. You just joining us. If you waiting to get a song played, $1.02 will get you through on the super chat. We got Beleaf in the building, Mr. Beleaf. We got Mogly. I got some tracks coming up later with Mogly on them too. Big shouts to the homie one time. I saw this, man. I just gotta share the things that I think are funny. And this to me, it's just like, so apparently it's this artist named Trell 785. And this is one of his concerts. If my wife came to me tomorrow and said she wanted to go to this concert and I saw her doing this on the stage, I'm lighting her car on fire. Like there is, especially if you're gonna do something like this, he better look like Usher. You know how Usher's always trying to take people girl and all. If you gonna do this, it better look like Usher. It better not be this dude. Better not be Rick Ross's little brother. I don't need. And they got an air mattress on the stage, man. God bless America, man. Live yours, I suppose, if it makes you happy. But this is on the internet forever. I mean, jeez. All right, man, let's get into this next one. I mean, to each their own. Live your life. Live your best life at that. But no thanks. Let's get into this right here. Save Our Souls. Save Our Souls is a very, very dope group. They just sent their new one, OTM. I think it's off the market. Let's check it out.
Should be a crime what she do when she get a hold of me, and that's your girl, nigga. Check your map, just dropped her off, you'll see, and they say you the man. Why you playing catch up with me, and I just did my dance. Clearly I don't give a fuck, OG, and they like, Them niggas be crazy, I don't give a fuck, like, Swear it up like, run it up, Don't look at me crazy, cause I got that money,
The sheet is pumping, I like this beat.
I don't waste no time. 21 questions and she saying that she mine. She ain't lying. I know you and your best friends. Drugs on the table, counting my blessings.
Spin that crack, we on the map. I won't be sold, I can't do that. I'm on the map. Spin that crack, we on the map.
On the map is what it was, not on the market, on the map. There's a lot of variety already early in the song, a lot of tone changes vocally. You got kind of a squeaky rap. You got some easy beat writing type rap. They really already did a lot in just a short minute span on this. It's been all over the place. I like it so far though.
Them niggas be crazy, I don't give a fuck, like, Swear it up like, run it up, Don't look at me crazy, cause I got that money, She said I can get it, I don't wanna waste no time. 21 questions and she saying that she mine. She ain't lying. I know you and your best friends. Drugs on the table, counting my blessings.
Definitely something to ride in the car to.
We on the map, I won't be sold, I can't do that. I'm on the map, spin that crack. We on the map, I'm in the trap. I'm getting this cash, shaking that ass. Just give me that.
Cisco, what up, bro?
I got that, I got that crack, I got a bag, just bringing it back. SOS, we sinned again, I'm off the rib, I'm stacking wins. Remind me that I'm him.
Remind me that I'm him.
Off the him. Ooh, I know I'm better than these. I know that niggas never been to these places that I'm reaching, yeah, they never damn. No, cause we up. said I'm counting it all. These bitches wanna fuck, but that's just not enough for me and my soul. Baby, you don't need it, baby, you don't know. I'm for the goal, 24K.
I believe this verse actually took the tempo of the song down a little bit. Like I was vibing, and maybe that's a me thing. I noticed that after about 90 seconds, I usually really want to hear more, or I'm usually good, and I'm reaching that point now where it's like all the energy that started off high, they had all these different sounds, it's kind of dropped off here.
You don't need no follow, oh. Baby, you just got it, holla back, I'm about to throw. Spin that crack, we on the map. I won't be so.
I like that hook a lot.
I can't do that.
I like the hook a lot.
I'm on the map, spin that crack. We in the map, I'm in the trap. I'm getting this cash, shaking that ass. She give me that, she bringing it back. I got it crack, I got a bag.
That's On the Map right there, Save Our Souls. That's a cool song. I'm probably going to get through 90 seconds of it. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to get me to listen to 3-minute, 4-minute songs nowadays. So that's a minor criticism. I did like the energy of the song. It feels like a party song that kind of has that college party, sweaty vibe. You got a chick juking on you. Y'all probably been juking for the last hour or two. You know, it's probably going to go down after you leave. Alcohol's involved, sweaty, summer night kind of song. I like the vibe that it sets, man. It's got a party vibe for sure. And like I said, some unique things sonically where they change up the frequency, the pitch of their voices, and you really get a different sound. I like what they did for about 90 seconds of that. My man Ash hit the super chat. Big shouts to Ash. I always love Ash's music. I think between Ash and Money Mogly, those are probably my two favorite artists that I've ever discovered through this stream. I would probably throw my homie K Suave into that too. K Suave definitely has some. I got a lot of honorable mentions for all of that as well, but Mogly and Ash, I can say pretty definitively are fantastic. Let's get into How to Crash Out right here. The homie Ash. Waiting to get a song played. $1 will get you.
Love me if I get it, then you lucky. Had a bust down back to 20s. Draco tucking, got me tweaking. Pistol loaded for a reason. Never trust a fucking soul. Niggas back door plugs again. Money on his head again. I ain't never had many friends. I keep talking to that bottle. Crash out that little bitch. Ice spaghetti the wrist. Fuck it, I forget. Did I eat it good? Did you make me quit? Let that out them Zans. I don't remember shit. Too many niggas in the hood rapping. Hoop dreams ain't making. Got 30 with a switch that kill reckless, leaving faceless. 10 on Fed charge, 50,000 on them cases. Pleading to the white man, knowing damn well he a racist. My nigga not gon' make it. My nigga not gon' make it. Look, I'm who she call when she alone, but I'm in better tone. While the diamond set, then collect the money on the phone. He the track and UPS, it's gonna be delayed. Just like the flight, I'm headed home, I'm about to be the face. What?
There's so much high end on this, Ash. There's so much high end on this. On the beat and on your vocals, everything is up here. You gotta compress your vocals a little bit more. They sound kind of thin and airy. And then there's so much high end on it. It makes it. I was trying for the first minute of the song to hear what you were saying. So that's definitely more problematic than some of the mixes you've done more recently.
At the 20s, Draco tucking, got me tweaking. Pistol loaded for a reason. Never trust a fucking soul. Niggas back door plugs again. Money on his head again. I ain't never had many friends. I keep talking to that bottle. Crash out that little bitch. Ice spaghetti the wrist. Fuck it, I forget. Did I eat it good? Did you make me quit? Let that out them Zans. I don't remember shit. Too many niggas in the hood rapping. Hoop dreams ain't making. Got 30 with a switch that kill reckless, leaving faceless. 10 on Fed charge, 50,000 on them cases. Pleading to the white man, knowing damn well he a racist. My nigga not gon' make it. My nigga not gon' make it. Look, I'm who she call when she alone, but I'm in better tone. While the diamond set, then collect the money on the phone. He the track and UPS, it's gonna be delayed. Just like the flight, I'm headed home, I'm about to be the face. West side, chains out, my nigga had you beat the case. She overdosed on Roxy Blue, I knew that shit was lace. Lock a nigga up and beat him till he mind a slave. Neighborhood so broken like the family is encased in clothes. Rapping about them shows, let it skeet mad, then I'm kicking down doors. I don't want nobody, I don't want nobody, I don't want nobody.
That Oxy Blue line, you overdosed, knew it was lace. That was a crazy bar. Your bars in here are pretty good though. Everything you're saying is making me kind of perk my ears up when I actually hear it. I just don't like the mix on this one, Ash. This beat is a little meh for me as well, but You're carrying it pace wise just fine, and content wise, I'm enjoying what I'm hearing.
I don't want nobody, the grind really locked my mind about them drugs. In county, I was counting on some niggas I couldn't trust. Bust down half a bail, just sales in the mail. Forgot the scale, don't feel, don't care. Drop on that fake with that real. Pray to God I don't see that sale. But if I catch, don't hold my breath. In the car like it's a stain. I'll be back full of them chicks. That bro had smacked the window while I crept up on that Vic. But it out stain, had to crash off for I love.
Mr. Beleaf, I got a few tracks I chose from Random Acts of Violence. I'm gonna play tonight as well. Yeah, Ash, that was okay. I you know, if I'm being completely honest, I think that was a little below your standard. You've come and dropped off like dozens of fantastic songs through this stream, and that one just especially mix wise, because rapping wise, I think you were still up to your standard game. I think you were just about there, but mix wise that was bad. That was like a really key heavy beat with the piano, and that popped up in a lot for me, a lot in the background for me too, and it wasn't mixed well, so all that stuff was balanced, so it just sounded harsh on my ears. I don't know how y'all heard it, but that's how I heard it right there. Let's get into this next joint from the homie Mr. Beleaf, Mirage EP right here. This one is Negative Influence. We skipped this one, so we're going a little out of order. But once we get back to track 4, we'll be on point. So this is Negative Influence, Mr. Beleaf, the Mirage EP.
I always respect when people find that balance, when they just make such a concentrated art that it's undeniable. We could be intentional and strategic as we want to be, but at the end of the day, we all are moved by...
Always. What up, Tyler? You know what it is.
Apparently I ain't new to this. The way I move the script could get you crew dismissed. Some of y'all existence is gratuitous, it's foolishness. Who threw that tip to cat that got you thinking you the best?
Hold on. I like this. Let me run this back.
People find that balance when they just make such
Happy Saturday night. Thanks for rocking.
It's undeniable.
It's your boy. Hit that like button one time.
Strategic as we want to be, but at the end of the day, we all are moved by next level art.
Hey yo. Apparently I ain't new to this. The way I move the script could get you crew dismissed. Some of y'all existence is gratuitous, it's foolishness. Who threw that tip to cat that got you thinking you the best? I must confess now I'm a bit hungry more than Budapest. I'm
hungry more than Budapest? I like that.
With a cuckoo's nest, spread my wings and took a shit. And now you Gorbachev rushing to break the wall. What you putting in Ukraine will raise...
Hold on, he's spitting hungry more than Budapest. He said I'm Jack Nicholson with the Lunatics. He's got some bars coming up right here.
I flew over the cuckoo's nest, spread my wings and took a shit.
Over the cuckoo's nest.
Rushing to break the wall. What you putting in Ukraine will raise the game, but only make us fall. Swim with sharks and get your head bit off, or get crushed in the deep with your subs that always get lost. Desolate to the smog, see the dragon through the fog. Everything ain't by the Czech capital, we ain't in Prague. You wanted improv, but I ain't Wayne Brady. Now barcodes got people out here looking at me crazy, like I ain't 80s.
You wanted improv, I ain't Wayne Brady.
You wanted improv, but I ain't Wayne Brady. Now barcodes got people out here looking at me crazy, like I ain't 80s baby, and I catch you acting shady. I won't repeatedly beat you until them crackers have to
80s babies. So they have to taste me.
Add salt to make that recipe. Must be a Foo Fighter to try to get the best of me.
A Foo Fighter?
Energy that got niggas in jeopardy, answering questions to themselves. Am I who I pretend to be? So much delusion of grandeur I hear from all of these rappers that couldn't cross over. At AI gave the answers, but they capturing them.
He said, ooh, I like that.
It's that energy that got niggas in jeopardy, answering questions to themselves. Am I who I pretend to be? So much delusion of grandeur I hear from all of these rappers that couldn't cross over. At AI gave the answers.
They couldn't cross over if AI gave the answers. Delusions of grandeur? I ain't mad at that.
But they capturing the mirage that they'll be living large, spitting bars at superstars, and they'll hold the secrets to heart. Applaud them, they finally done found they calling, building content to win popularity contests. I think it's nonsense, but who the fuck am I? I'm just a guy that just be snapping when I got the time, and I do it cause I love it, and I think nothing else of it. Don't fuck with it and fuck it. It's not like you add into my budget, and trust, this is coming from love. Don't let it fester. As an MC or an artist, there's a hell of a lot of pressure. If the greatest MCs we know can sell records, stop ignoring the truth because your lies sound better. Seriously.
Mr. Beleaf right there. That's a good joint right there. Crazy bars. He picked up his pen heavy on that one. Negative influence. I'm gonna add that to the playlist. I like that. That has a brain damage vibe. That Eminem joint, brain damage. Ever since the day I was born, it kind of has that kind of like analog sound going on in the background where you got the sizzle that sounds like the record player. He's spitting really nice bars. Your voice was much more audible on that particular song, I think, because the beat was a little bit more subdued, and you were just bar heavy. You were just boxing in there. That was a nice one, man. I'm gonna go 90 on that. That really has some spice to it. Big shouts out homie Mr. Beleaf. We got more Mr. Beleaf on the way. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 or $2 will get you through on the super chat. I saw this list floating around the internet, and a lot of people said it's racist. Look, I'm talking to black people specifically. I don't know how many black people are looking at this stream right now, but we have to ease the pedal sometimes on calling everything racist. Some things are very easy to spot. All right, some things we be reaching a bit. Okay, so looking at this list, I think this is stupid. First off, I think this teacher is wasting her time. It's a giant waste of time to try to tell kids what to say and what not to say. Now, I'm not saying you can't correct them. I'm not saying you can't punish them. I'm just saying you got a list of 32 words these kids can't say. That's outrageous. It's never going to happen. That's stupidity. You're asking for a problem. But if you look at this list of words, I don't think this is a racist list. I think most of these words are stupid. So, bruh, I say that. Standing on business, that's the most popular catchphrase out there right now. Ooh, we ski. Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. You ate that up. I don't see why that's a problem. That's cap. I don't see why that's a problem. What's up, gang? I don't love that. Bet. I don't see why that's a lot of these aren't really, they shouldn't be that big of a deal. On the dead homies, okay, I don't really want you saying that. On my dead, whatever, I don't like that. Riz, black people don't even say Riz. That's not really a black word that I've seen anyway. So a lot of this list is just dumb. So for people freaking out saying, yo, it's racist, this isn't racist, it's stupid. This teacher is wasting her time. Kids do what they want. Let's keep things rolling and get back into the music right now. We're going to pull up my man, Sabios Kronos. Wait, is that right? Yeah, new one with Buddy S.A. or Buddy Sa. I don't know how you say that. Featuring Sabios Kronos. We had a Sabios Kronos joint last week that was nice. That joint was dope. Let's get into this one right here. The name of this one is Ain't Ready. Got a little visualizer on it.
Fuck up the game. Yeah.
Bad Show, what up, bro?
Hey, you niggas ain't ready. I'm tryna put some on the plate. All focus on the penny. So focused on me. Niggas even feeling betrayed. You go nigga run my own race. And I got your ready. Hey, you niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. Hey, you niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. Hey, you niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. Hey, I told my dad I'ma get it. A human like you, tryna make it too. Why hate on me? Huh? You niggas ain't ready. Only rapper making sense is me. Hey, you nigga, we've had it. Hey, we've had it. We've had it. Our time to shine now. My adults are proud now. Who's looking for me? Tell them I'm around now. Tell them I'm around now. You niggas ain't ready. You niggas.
I think if Sean Paul and who's the other one? Akon had a baby, it was this guy. Cause he's not really like rapping, but he's talking kind of slick. Anybody looking for me? I'm around now, spinning around in a circle. Like, it's got a certain swagger to it. I think what you need is an elite rapper on the back half of this. I'm interested to see where this goes. Because honestly, I'm enjoying just the vibe of it so far. And dude is so cool with his glasses. Looks like he's having a great time. I'm really enjoying the vibe on this.
Nigga, we've had it. Hey, we've had it. We've had it. Our time to shine now. My adults are proud now. Who's looking for me? Tell them I'm around now. Tell them I'm around now. You niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. I'm tryna put some on the plate. All focus on the pen. So focused on me. Niggas even feeling betrayed. You go nigga run my own race, and I got your Medi. Ayy, you niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. Ayy, you niggas ain't ready. You niggas.
I mean, he said like the same 4 words most of the song. That's why you need an elite rapper on the back half of it.
These niggas ain't ready. Bitch, yeah, I'm steady, watch me go. Niggas been hating on a motherfucking low. Taking shots, motherfucker, yeah, let's go. Yeah. They tryna take all my confidence.
I like that.
Phone, bitch, I'm optimist. I gotta.
He's got such a unique tone to his voice. That is fantastic. These dudes should make 30 more songs together.
Bitch, I'm phone, bitch, I'm optimist. I gotta get it every day. If I drop ass, move out the fucking way. Dealing with the politics and dealing with the hate. If I pop off, ain't nobody safe. If I go off, then I'm fucking irate. Stack this money up, man, this shit is high rate. They don't know where I'm going, just where I've been. That's why I better sleep. The team's gotta eat. If you know my value, I'm the one that wanna keep. I won't sell my soul if it bring me peace.
Ay, you niggas ain't ready. I'm tryna put some on a plate. All focus on a pen. So focused on me. Niggas even feeling betrayed. You go nigga run my own race, and I got your Medi. Ayy, you niggas ain't ready. You niggas ain't ready. Ayy, you niggas ain't ready.
That right there is ain't ready.
You niggas.
Sabios, Chronos, Buddy S.A.
Ayy.
So obviously the bulk of the song was like 5 words, right? But the swag and just the cool nature of both of them, man, it felt so clubbish. It felt so summertime. Nice sneakers on. You know, it's just a vibe. Like you're playing that in the parking lot. You might have girls dancing. Like that's dope. The vibe is, the aesthetic is fantastic. When you get down to the actual music, it's very melodic. It kind of rocks you to sleep. I got through 3 minutes of it fairly easily, which is a shocker for me. So that's a pretty good song. I'm going to go 87 right there for Buddy S.A. Ain't Ready, Sabios, Chronos. Nice vibe right there. I'd put that on the playlist, man. That would be my, like, cool out, end of the night kind of playlist. Or, like, if I'm just hanging out with my girl and doing something kind of playlist. I like that one right there. 87 for Buddy S.A. and the homie Sabios, Chronos, excuse me. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 would get you percolating on the super chat. Let's jump back into the Mirage EP. One time for Mr. Beleaf. So this says this is a skit. I got to tell you, bro, I'm not huge on skits, but it depends on if it's actually music or not. So we'll play this right into Wishing Wells featuring 7 Star. Let's get into the skit. Another one.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, my brother?
I just finished recording my new single, man. It's right here, and it's bad, man.
Oh,
I'm
man,
telling you, you gotta hear it.
Let me get the cassette, man. You know,
let me get the cassette.
You need to make sure that you have another single lined up next year, man. That's you gotta keep hitting them, man. Yeah, that's
next year.
That's how you
make it. Cool.
Okay, so this might be good.
The 90s.
Yo, I just finished recording this album and it's back, man. Y'all definitely need to check this out.
Oh, hell yeah. What is it?
Yeah, I got the CD right here. I got you.
Oh, definitely, man. Hey, but you know what?
Yeah.
I love your effort and all. You know what I'm saying? But you want to be like these herb cats that just drop an album.
Nah,
you know
I know.
And you got nothing to respond to after. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hustling, man.
Hitting them with an album every year, yo.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
That's what you got to do.
All right, cool.
Early 2000s.
Yo, motherfuckers, I got the new mixtape out right now, man. Yeah, check this out, yo. Like, yo, here, man, make sure to pass it on to whoever, man.
We'll do,
yeah, man. It's like,
yo, but you gotta, you gotta hit them up a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, but I was gonna let this one ride a little.
Nah, man, you gotta hit them up every 6 months.
Nah. You right.
I do love how this is progressing because you're doing you're actually doing a really good job of showing, chronicling the changes in music, and now you got to drop. I can kind of assume the ending is going to be like the 2023s where you have to drop every day for people. So I like what you're doing here.
Right,
man. You can't let them. You can't.
I'm gonna keep on hitting them hard, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'll start dropping.
You got this,
more,
man. You got this. Present day. Yo, but let me
Yo, I just dropped an album, man. Make sure to check it out on all the streaming platforms. If you want to support, yo, you could go to Bandcamp and copy, yo. And I got some merch too, man.
But can I tell you something?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I feel like you really need to do a little bit more. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing shit unless you're dropping like 8 albums.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm
like 8 albums a year?
I'm gonna drop another one, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but like,
you got it.
I just dropped this one.
Like 8 albums a year.
You know, no, but you right. You know, you right. I gotta. All right, no problem, man.
Don't worry,
Next
man.
one
You got
coming
this.
through, man.
You
I
got this.
I think we skipped ahead a little bit.
Y'all don't know if you noticed, but I dropped about 3 albums and uploaded it to your Neuralink.
Oh,
so,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Your Neuralink.
About it.
Props,
and
but look,
get back to me.
can I be honest with you, though? You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be doing this shit seriously, you got to be dropping an album every 5 minutes for the rest of your life. And every second needs to be another single. And in a full documentary of your entire life, it has to be streamlining on a continuous basis for 24 hours. And then
that's fantastic.
You'll be considered an artist.
Hey, that's fantastic. One time for Mr. Beleaf, because you know what? You don't get a lot of good skits. That's fantastic. I love what you did there because it's so true. It's like you constantly have to be, but you know, me personally, I don't even care at this point. But if you're putting your whole life behind music, you have to expose so much of who you are and share so much of who you are and give and give and give. And it's really dope that that skit articulates that well. Now, it was probably a little long. Okay, you probably could have accomplished the same thing in like, you know, 1:45. But I really, really enjoyed listening to it, okay? So that's a cool skit. And kudos to you. You got 7 songs, and that's just one skit. I think that's the only skit. I like that. That actually adds some impact to the project. So kudos for that. Let's get into this next one. Mr. Beleaf, 7-star. Wishing Wells.
Wishing wells full of stories. Shooting stars but full of dreams that fall apart cause they've seen.
This is beautiful.
Lives have lived unhappily. Scared of what comes naturally beyond the screen of they see. The sun that shines before the hour. Heard the song they sing inside the dream.
Is this a sample from that song that goes, you gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta be wiser, you gotta be something, you gotta be strong, you gotta be stronger, something like that. I think that's the same. I love that song. That is one of my favorite songs of all time. So I'm already digging that sample if it's the same one I'm thinking of.
What comes naturally beyond the screen of they see. The sun that shines before the hour.
That's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Heard the song they sing inside the tree. The breath of hellfire. Found the heart beneath the moon.
This is so nice.
Lost a why inside of June.
That's beautiful, man.
No, it's a bummer.
Grinding and finding nothing but broken diamonds. Climbing and blinded by violent, awkward silence. Defiance defining my last felt compliance. Minus my kids, despair, plus your broken science. It's dead, hung by threads that should have been pulled instead.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring this back. I like this a lot. And I like your approach to the track. You came on, you know, at a lower tone. You came on kind of gently. You didn't come in, you know, swinging. You came in and kind of like, it's like you coming in late at night, like when we finally put my baby daughter to sleep, and I walk in the room and I tiptoe, like, please God, don't wake up. I like, you came on the track beautifully right there. Good job, man.
Easy. The sun that shines before the hour. Heard the song they sing inside the tree. The breath of hellfire. Found the heart beneath the moon. Lost a why inside of June. Sometimes I know it's a bummer.
Grinding and finding nothing but broken diamonds. climbing and blinded by violent, awkward silence. Defiance defining my last felt compliance minus my kids, despair plus your broken science. It's dead, hung by threads that should have been pulled instead. We bred by those who bled to give us our daily bread. Eyes red, self-deprecation. If you can't accept the beauty, truly you don't deserve the presentation. Our creations forever lost in translations. Built a plantation for fake love and online annotation, just wasting.
Built a plantation for fake love with online annotations. That's hard.
We bred by those who bled to give us our daily bread. Eyes red, self-deprecation. If you can't accept the beauty, then truly you don't deserve the presentation. Our creations forever lost in translations. Built a plantation.
If you can't appreciate the beauty, you don't deserve the presentation.
For fake love and online annotation, just wasting every second to be mentioned. As if your investment.
This is going on the playlist. I like this.
Life extension, got a question. What's your legacy's price? Is it complete sacrifice? Then you experience death twice. It's a zeitgeist disguising all the cells for all those who fail.
So the flow changed a little bit right there. That was interesting. You lost a little energy going into the back half of this.
Built a plantation for fake love and online annotation, just wasting every second to be mentioned. As if your investment ain't a deception, pretend to be life extension. Got a question, what's your legacy's price? Is it complete sacrifice?
Yeah, it got a little twisted right there.
Guys disguising all the cells for all those who fail. The change is a must, so then I wish you well.
I think you could have ended that verse stronger, but that was still a really good verse. It just didn't have a punch at the end that it needed. It needed a little punch at the end of that one.
Lies have lived unhappily.
Trying to find nothing but broken diamonds, facts. Hard.
Scared of what comes naturally beyond a screen of they see. The sun that shines before the hour.
If this is 7-star, that's a very talented individual right there. This is nice, man. Let's see what you do with the second verse, Mr. Beleaf.
Sometimes to know is a bummer.
It seems the wiser you become means you're closer to the sun, and though it's warmer than the womb you came from, it burns until the wings you thought were yours succumb, revealing nothing more than a bummy son of a gun, staring at his phone, losing his attention span, worried about clones and smart cities in the sand. Who even has the time to be a man, to be the mother of a clan, a child's frontal cortex trying to expand? I think the whole think I can still applies once we start looking at the skies or the expanse and realize it's all a dance, it's all chance, it's all gone after the first glance.
I think he overcomplicated the verse. I like the sound of his voice. He was a great addition to the track, but I think he overcomplicated the verse. Like when he said the frontal cortex line, I'm not with the nerd core. I don't think it's like that's like a super nerdy line, but it's just the track is so smooth. I don't think that was necessary. Just keep it simple. When you have such a beautiful backdrop, the backdrop of this song is so beautiful. You just got to write something kind of witty and get out the way. Like, just don't overcomplicate it.
Don't judge a book by the cover or the heart by the skin that it's in, cause it all blows away in the wind, and we're not sure if it all comes back again. Love the one you're with until the never end, lights bending.
Wishing wells full of stories. Shooting stars but full of dreams that fall apart cause they've seen lives have lived unhappily.
Who's the singer? Mr. Beleaf, who's the singer on this? That's ridiculous.
On a screen of they see the sun that shines before the hour. Heard the song they sing inside the tree, the birds of
Mr. Beleaf, 7-star. That's fantastic, man. That is fantastic. That's gonna get a 94 from me. And the only reason I'm nitpicking a little bit, I'll be honest, it's anywhere from like a 94 to a 98, depending on who's listening to it. The first verse with Beleaf's verse, I feel like he lost it at the end. It's almost like he ran like a 60-yard run, and like he got a shoestring tackle as he was running into the end zone. Like somebody just barely got, because it was the faintest thing, but I did notice a little dip in the energy. Like maybe you were just kind of tired from the verse. I've been there on that. And then the other homie, if that was 7 Stars verse, a little too smart, man. Don't outsmart the room. When you're set up with a good hook, man, just make. I feel like you just gotta make sure it connects with the listener. Just be witty. Maybe say something profound and then get out the way. That's how I approach that. But that's a great song. I'm gonna go 94. So Apple is launching the Vision Pro. If y'all got 3500 just sitting around, if it's just sitting somewhere under a mattress, you can get yourself a Vision Pro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would never pay 35. Even if I had it, I would struggle to do it. They'd have to send it to me for free. I want to get to that point in my life where I just get a bunch of free cool stuff. If I can get to that point, my family taken care of, you know. But look, so it basically just allows you to see your iPhone. That's what it looks like to me. Like your iPhone is out in front of you. But when you look at this particular picture, this looks kind of dope.
I said, dreamer, you say you are a dreamer. Well, can you put your hands in your head? Oh no. I said, wanna take you,
that's kind of dope, man. But you know what's coming, right? People are gonna end up driving like that. You know that is the end game for this, right? Like, I'm not a conspiracy dude and all that either. I do believe some conspiracies, or I think some things where there's smoke, there's fire. But you have to understand, if we start wearing goggles like this, people will be driving like this, talking to people like this. So personalization is going to die. But it's also kind of cool. It's also just kind of dope.
Can you put your hands in your head?
What do y'all think about that? When it comes down to a reasonable price, because what's eventually going to happen is it's going to be tied to your phone bill, right? So you pay an extra $40 a month, we'll throw in a Apple Vision. How many of y'all would cop that? Extra $40 a month on your bill? I don't know, man. I consider it. It's pretty solid if they can get the technology right, because how well is that little click going to work? That would be my question. Great music so far tonight. My homie Axe Madwick has been showing up like week after week to the show and providing a certain level of brilliance, because dude's musical brain is just it's another dude named Silas Rowe he reminds me of. I don't know if you know who Silas Rowe is, Axe. He's part of the Making Hip Hop community. If you're part of that on Reddit, you might have seen him. But he's also got that great mind for music. Let's jump into quicksand right here. Axe Madwick, Tej Green on the joint right here. Something Childish Gambino would do. The snare sounds good. The vocal is pretty nice too. It feels like it's a little off-timed. Also kind of has a Frank Ocean feel to me as well. I love the use of instrumentation. Axe, can you tell us?
Never need to quit, man. Feeling kinda quick, man. Think I got a lit plan. Damn, fucking hate using that word. Think I heard it being said by a bad herd. So I gotta change world, sinking through the hourglass. All this end up in my mouth, but now shit's a time pass. And I know my time's blessed. Why my watch is glowing, son? Shit so hot it pisses so like.
Axe, can you share with us the different instruments that you used on this? Because some of these sounds I can't place them. But they sound really good. It gives me like an earthy feel, like an out in nature feel. Also, if you have something like this, man, send it to me so I can rap on it. I don't really love this dude, this rapper. He's not really my style of rapper. He kind of It's more the smart raps. It's not terrible though.
The hourglass, all this end up in my mouth when that shit's a time pass. And I know my time's blessed when my watch is blowing, son. Shit so hot it pisses, so I call the ISO, run. Man, I'm spitting heat so hot you think that I'll be blowing glass. Man, I'm best in class, why I'm burning on this fucking grass. Take a turn and pass, tuck it in just like a running back. Now I'm holding gas, should invade it.
And no respect to you, Tej, but your verse doesn't sound like you rap a lot. Your verse sounds like you kind of, and I mean no disrespect, you might do this every day, but it sounds very hobbyish to me.
Like we did a rack, damn, fuck. Now I'm burning bars, shit, stick them in the funnel, put a jar so we don't miss. All the shit is pure, shit is jumping like it's on kicks. Run it quick, run it quick, run it quick.
And I was thinking you had a few synths on there as well, but I can never tell. Sometimes I can't place. I have issues placing those sometimes. Electric piano is a fantastic choice as well. I don't even know that I've heard a lot of that on songs. Maybe that's not the genre I listen to, but that's dope too. That's Quicksand right there.
What is it?
Esmr, Tej Green.
Nothing crazy has ever happened to me.
I didn't really care for Tej's verse though.
Really?
I think you need a better rapper on there.
I do not believe that.
Very Childish Gambino-ish to me.
Yesterday that she skied off.
Very Lil Yachty-ish to me.
Went back to find a pair of shoes that she thought.
I actually kind of like Lil Yachty's last joint. If you haven't heard it,
That ever happened to me was when I was in Algeria.
It's a lot of funk sounds on that Yachty. It's actually not bad. But this had a very Yachty feel to me. I didn't like Tej. He was too alternative hip hop for me. He was too like rapper that kind of raps but doesn't actually rap. That didn't really appeal to me. I think if you had a great lyricist, I could hear like a Big Boy on that, just doing some crazy stuff. I did like how it sounded. It sounded really beautiful. And I thought the vocal for the Quicksand part was really nice too. I would probably go 86 if I liked the verse a little bit more from the rapper, from Tej. I think I would have went higher on that. Let's get into this next one. Mr. Beleaf. Nip Tuck.
I thought that success was all I needed. That's what was going to bring the happiness. Buying my mom a house, being the fame, the accolades, having people say, yo, you are the best in the game. I thought those would be the things that would bring happiness.
I ain't afraid of what might come, so I don't knock on wood. I watch y'all people chasing crumbs, yo, that bread no good. You got that loud in your lungs, but quiet round the hood. I stand where I am as a man, even when misunderstood.
He said, you got that loud in your lungs, but quiet round the hood. You don't speak up, though.
Got that loud in your lungs, but quiet round the hood. I stand where I am as a man, even when misunderstood. I keep my family good, that's way above this rap shit. They got me when, oh, you got self-proclaimed classics? So what's the mathematics? We are not the same. I teach my kids stock exchange. You claiming people, kids to cop a chain. You obsessed with fame, I want God closer. You idolize yourself and can't stop worshiping a culture. Catering to vultures, hang your tusk to the poachers. Do what you're not supposed to, they'll hang you up with your posters. I barely throw a post up, all that love is fake. Same ones that say you great won't even show up to your weight. They got their eyes on your plate, just waiting on your mistakes. And when you finally reach that day, all they gon' see is a buffet. Raised in the bottom, you'll get problems if you stare long. We don't reduce our speed, even riding with the spares on. Can't walk up.
He started saying some things.
Eyes on your plate, just waiting on your mistakes. And when you finally reach that day, all they gon' see is a buffet. Raised in the bottom, you'll get problems if you stare long. We don't reduce our speed, even riding with the spares on.
We don't reduce our... You're in the hood. You're not stopping. It doesn't matter if there's a stop sign. You keep going.
Can't walk up in my shoes if you too worried what the pairs are. They always want opinions, till that opinion ain't what theirs are. Even though we share scars, don't fight the same fight. This ain't wrong about right. This about how this shit price. This ain't anyone. This by anyone on this mic. Just don't let these street dreams keep you sleeping all your life.
That was good. I like that you got out of the way on that too.
The happiness wasn't there, and I realized why that was. There was such an attempt to
that was dope
and to keep going.
That was dope, man.
You lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around you.
the back half of this project is turning out to be really good. Wishing Wells is fantastic. And that joint right there, it was kind of a message to I don't know, it felt like it was geared to young people. I felt the rage in it though. You were rapping with it like a kind of contained rage. And I liked it. You had like this gritty, like you're grabbing somebody and pushing them. Are you listening to me? I like what you did on that one. Great punchlines in there. You know, it'd be problems if you stare long. You know what I mean? I remember, so I lived in the suburbs. I grew up in the suburbs. My favorite cousin and my grandma, they lived, a few of my cousins, in this spot, you know, in the city. And so we go into the city, and I remember my dad telling me and my brother, you know, when we get, because they lived in the project, so like when we get there, you don't stare at people. You look and you look away, or you look down. You know, you just don't make eye contact for extended periods of time. And that stuck with me to this day. It's like, you know, you be out, like, don't stare at nobody. You know what I mean? So I like that, man. I really like what you did on that. That's a 90 for me. That's definitely something that, and it's got that lifting weights in the gym feel. You know, I'm really big on songs that serve as inspiration. And that joint has like a, like, push, do the last set, and pull through. This is turning out to be a pretty good project. I'll be completely honest. I didn't know what to think. You know, when we played Heights and Bigger Purpose, I was like, all right, Heights was cool. Bigger Purpose, I was like, we'll see what's happening here. But the skit was super dope. Wishing Wells was hard. Nitpick is a great track. So also kudos to you for keeping that short, man. I love that. You did about 1 minute and 30 seconds. You threw some blows. You know, it's like it's a good boxing match. A couple body shots, maybe one strong right, and then you get out the round, man. I like that. Very nice. Let's get into this last one, Mirage, the Mirage EP, Mr. Beleaf.
Yeah, there's nothing you can tell me, man. It's right there.
Nah, DJ Graves, submit that music, homie. I'm going to put the email in the chat for you. Grown man music right here. I like this. I gotta say, Mr. Beleaf, you also have a Common vibe to me. You got a lot of aspects of Common's music, especially from your beat selection. And it kind of almost the way you deliver some of your stuff too is very, because you do it with very exact precision in certain spots. It's very Common-ish. Very good enunciation. I can usually make out what you're saying very clearly.
I contemplate the mind state of a modern slave, not enslaved by his race but through his common trade. We write a page for the stage, then we hope for praise in a way, trying to amaze simply off what we say. Ignore the grays in the mirror showing on our face, our day spent promoting all of our accolades. At times I have to say, is this even healthy? Are we delivering messages or just trying to get wealthy? Either way, it's okay, there's no wrong answer, but the glamour of a rapper seems to be moving backwards. You could master the ceremony, nobody cares. They'll ask you about your followers, likes, comment, and shares. I think it's fair to chase your dreams to fulfill yourself, but a dream could be a mirage if it starts to kill itself. But regret is hell, so never stop providing, one step at a time. I see success on the horizon.
I like this music, man. It's so relaxing. I'm adding that to the playlist too. I like it. The playlist is popping off, man. Here's some more playlists. Go crazy. Go crazy.
What have we become if we are no longer the teachers? What's the point of making albums if we just trying to sell t-shirts? Years in the game will naturally give you research. If everyone's in the game, who's gonna be cheering in the bleachers? The truth is, the youth is not inside the bubble. Since the youth is the future, hip-hop might be in trouble. But if we humble ourselves, make music that is felt, we'll excel as a culture and revive hip-hop in itself. Many live the dream and they clear the obstacles. Nothing's really stopping you, so nothing really impossible. Just never fold, your goals could be remarkable with faith. What needs to happen to consider yourself great? Is it millions of fans rushing towards you on a stage, or your bank account filling up with numbers across the page? Is it really about the art that you create? Success is on the horizon, life is passing, how long you'll wait?
That second verse didn't do much for me, Mr. Beleaf. Probably should have had a feature on that joint. The beat selection is fantastic. The vibe is nice, man. This turned out to be really, really good, Mr. Beleaf. Every song from 4 to 7 is no skips in that. I like Negative Influence. I like Heights. Those songs were solid. I don't think I was big on Bigger Purpose, but the majority, I mean, I would say 5 out of 7 of these are fantastic. Now, obviously, the skit's only gonna get one more listen, and I'm gonna start passing on that. But yeah, this is a very solid body of work. You know, you have a lot of creativity, and like I said early on, I like the way that you were expressing your faith in this project, and you didn't do it heavy-handed. You did mention it, but you didn't like belabor the point very much. I think that's super dope, man. I think that's something that like isn't seen in hip hop. You know, you don't get a lot of that, so that's very refreshing for me. The beat selection was solid. Your pen game is heavy. You're a writer for sure. Excuse me. The whole Watch Wolves camp is some wordsmiths. Y'all are some writers, man. Like you can tell the craftsmanship the more you listen to hip hop. If you really do it, if you really listen, you can see how people craft their music. I thought this was really well crafted. As a project, I think I'm gonna go 90 on this. Lots of replayable music, lots of quotables, lots of emotions driven. That Mirage was so cool. It was so was in the joint. The nitpick one had me ready to go lift some weights, had me ready to talk to my kids about doing smart things. You made a comment on there about I teach my kids the stock market. Like we're in different lanes and you need to be like this. You know what I mean? Lots to like about that. So one time right there for the homie Mr. Beleaf, the Mirage EP. We're gonna also have more Mr. Beleaf coming up here pretty quickly. We got Random Acts of Violence, which has more members of Watch Wolves, and it's also a little bit more, or a little more rugged, I think, because this kind of felt like grown man music. I liked it a lot. One time for the homie Mr. Beleaf. Very nice work on that. Andy Cohen, if you don't know who he is a host and an executive at Bravo, so the man makes a lot of money. He told a story about a credit card scam, and I was like, yo, that could have happened to me for real. Like, these people are getting good, and I mean, you know, being rich enough to be scammed is an interesting problem to have. But check this out, man. I couldn't believe this.
Proud of this, but it's enough that I really want to share it, and I just don't want it to happen to anyone else. I lost my bank card.
Yeah.
Fine. Reported it lost. The next day, I get an email that looked like it was from my bank's fraud alert.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I clicked the link, which took me to my bank page. They asked me to sign in. I signed in. What I did there was give these scammers access to my account. The next day, I get a text. Someone's trying, it looks like it's from my bank. Someone's trying to use your credit card at X place. Is this you? No. I type.
Click, yeah.
The phone rings. Again, the caller ID says it's from my bank. I pick it up. They say, this is X fraud alert. I said, yes, that's not me making that charge. Now, because I had given these hackers access to my account, they said to me, we want to go through some of your past charges and see if these are yours. Did you charge this? Yes, that was me. Did you charge this? Yes, that was me. So now I'm in, and they're like, we're going to send you some codes. Tell us what we send you.
Here's the worst part. Here's the worst part.
3 codes. They were initiating wire transfers out of my bank account.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm on with my bank. And they were so good. Whoever you are, I hate you, but you are very good at your job.
Oh.
They then say, we want you to get your keypad up on your phone, put these numbers in. I do it, and I don't understand what's happening. For 1 second, something flashes on my phone. I happen to take a screenshot of it.
Okay.
Because, listen, I'm not proud of this, but it's
I just feel like that could literally happen to anyone, especially because of the sequence of events. He loses his card first. So now, and whoever was doing it, I mean, you know it's a good scam if the person you scam is like, yeah, y'all were legit. Because in that frame of time, you're not thinking about anything but I lost my card. Your bank may call you, but as one of the comments says, tell them you'll call them back. Hang the phone up. You're my bank. All right, man, let me call you back in 2 minutes. What's the number to call back? Now, they could give you a number back to their phone. You don't really know. But yeah, that's I almost feel like that could have happened to me. So I wasn't too judgmental when I saw this. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like they could have got anybody. Let's get into this next one. Ill Kid. The name of this joint is Blow. If you waiting to get a song played, you know what it is, man. There's a little Cash App sign at the bottom of the little $sign joint. Click on that, and $1 to it gets you moved to the front of the line. Let's get into this right here. Ill Kid. This is Blow. Now, I want y'all to notice something. This song may be rough from a mix perspective already. If you listen to how poorly mixed the beat is all over the place. So you know the raps are probably going to be problematic.
See, I FedEx gats to the cribbo, cause that's just how a player live though. If you're coming for mine or my kinfolk, I'll lay you down with a swift stroke. Just another motherfucker off my list, bro. See, I'ma break it down, make it simple. Immortal got gats and was sinful. And if you test, you get popped like a pimple. If any problem persists, I grapple it and make it my bitch.
He could have been on Cash Money in 97. He could have legitimately signed with Cash Money in 1997.
Just a stone out of place on the path to being rich. Come test this shit, I'll catch you in a glitch. Handle it quick and I'm back on my mish. Filling holes in my Swiss. Immortal motherfucker, if you ain't, you been clown. Cause we've been rocking parties till they put you in the ground. The ground, motherfucker, the motherfucking ground. Blasting, capping, and I don't know how I sense. Take you out the picture, out the frame, out the mapping. Blasting, capping, and I don't know how I sense. Take you out the picture, out the frame, out the mapping. Blasting, capping, and I don't know how I sense. Take you out the picture, out the frame, out the mapping.
So the beat is up atrociously loud. Do-do-do. That sounds kind of cool. Whatever that is, do-do-do, that needs to hit harder. That needs to have a little bit more punch to it. And then all of it needs to be lower. That beat is obnoxiously invasive on where they're trying to rap. Now this sound, I'm telling you, this is a Cash Money sound. This could have been 96 New Orleans type. It sounds like old BG. I mean, this is.
My words like an AK bangs hit on Mayday. Wouldn't be so bad if you would've made the payday. Hot like a vacay. Ray bands on a mainframe. I don't give a damn about the he say, she say. I don't like the gunplay, but if you talk, then the gunplay. Make it hit you first like the cat named Ray J. If you touch my Kardashian, I'ma get to smashing them. You don't wanna see the dance, I MC Hammer.
I like the energy.
Stamina, pencil damage ya. One look will have a bullet in your mental camera. You don't want.
This is a very old sound.
You don't wanna see the 8 go up in your fucking jaw. Trust me, you can't measure the surface. Trust me, I'm a pleasure to work with. Ill, I'm a recipe for disaster. Sniper smoking Sensimilia in the rap. Blasting, capping, and I don't know how I sense. Take you out the picture, out the frame, out the mapping. Blasting.
We're gonna move on from this one. Yeah, Sicko, I could check it out. I don't watch a lot of interviews. I'm not. It's got to be something to really compel me to watch anybody's interviews. Because interviews take a while, and sometimes it's like, I don't know, when it's not professionally done. So I don't know, maybe, man. Just let me know when it comes out. I'll give it a few minutes. You know, I can do that. Let's get into this next one right now. This is from Random Acts of Violence. So I liked Mr. Beleaf's Mirage EP. That joint got a 90 from me. It was solid, man. Definitely some good cuts on that. I think I put 2 of them on the playlist, so that's saying a lot right there. Let's check this out. You'll notice I think I picked 2 songs that have my man Money Mogly on it because I like that guy's rapping. Let's get into this right here. The name of this joint is The Ends featuring King Tetris. I like King Tetris too, which is another reason I picked this one. And Money Mogly.
Down Moses.
I'll check it out, bro, for sure.
Down in Egypt land.
Yeah. Tetris. Yo, Beleaf. You finally believe in a parallel universe? Let's go. Check. Hey, yo, Beleaf, thank you so much for having me, baby. Miami, we here now. Tetris. Check. I'm the outcast who skipped class for war. Bombs over Baghdad, this class shit could wait. Time standing in place to the time I can't waste. I never sold drugs, who cares? My name carries weight. Give me a second, nah, fuck it. Baby, I'll wait for phase 2. Right before release date, see this king of this kingdom. So many struggles, it's hard to pick one. Never a victim. Now I'm single as a dollar, just looking for some change. Just like the scarecrow, but looking for.
I don't like the mix on Tetris's voice. He's got to be brighter and fuller. He sounds washed out and he sounds understated. He needs to have more presence because he has a great rapping voice. And he spits well, so he's got to be more prominent.
For some brain, it's like Kurt Cobain when he slices main vein. There's something about success, hard to maintain. See, I like a smart and pretty, natural with no waste. It says she grew up in the county of Dade, but loves Lou Babe, but was raised on that gunplay to soothsayer. Niggas will put your name in anything except a prayer. I expect that, except no favors. I unleash prayers, whatever my tongue say. It's a fair warning. It's a storm like hurricanes. Listen to Drake, because nothing was the same. I'm a born athlete. On tracks, I run beats. Feel the froggy then leap, leave you 6 feet deep.
The energy was really good, but the verse was alright.
Birds get sold south of 8th Street. I'm not saying that I'm street, I'm saying that I'm me, yo, Beleaf. I hope you never lose sleep. Our music is the vibe that help people see. Just know, y'all niggas is never seeing me, Tetris.
I do rap.
We only love family, wolf. We only love family. Loyalty, you ain't never gotta ask me, wolf. We only love family, yeah.
South Beach, wet willies, no Uber, call a cab. Back to the future, that's my past. I need my almanac. Pop the bottle cap, put some problems.
Okay.
Crap, quarterback of Tamarack who left the dollar stack.
Okay.
Year of the year that they fear, check they cardiac. Wolves on the map, coming right back like a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I like this verse.
When my verse reaches habitat, I go for the underground like this is Caddyshack. Tally that the psychopath with the pen and pad. All the little pitter-pat and chitter-chat is getting smashed.
Okay.
Fast is the quickest path to
go, Beleaf.
You'll be 6 feet and this time you won't need a mask. Better beat the math and stack some cash, cause when it all collapse, you need to pull a Kanye out your hat and survive the crash. Best not to brag about the little bag you have, cause you won't be big mad when it turns to ash.
That's a good verse.
See, at times like this, we need to learn to laugh. Appreciate what we have, God, friends, and family, the true things that last. Salute to that.
Provided I'ma get them. Any beat you keep fire, my denim. Put some whiskey in my water, tryna alkaline my venom. Get shit out my system, better out than in. Out in the ends looking for.
He said, put some whiskey in my water, trying to alkaline my venom. Is that what he said?
And survive the crash, best not to brag about the little bag you have, cause you won't be big mad when it turns to ash. Damn. Hashtag sad.
He said, put whiskey in my blood just to alkaline my venom.
Appreciate what we have.
Was that what he said? That's crazy.
That last. Salute to that.
Money Molly, I'm a rider of the riddle. Kill to eat, the Lord provided I'ma get them. Any beat you keep fire, my denim. Put some whiskey in my water, tryna alkaline my venom.
That's dope. Whiskey in my water, that's dope.
Out in the ends looking for outs for some years. Make something not enough and bag an ounce in the tears. Surrounded by wolves, that's a house full of friends. Slide on the track like a skater on the ledge. Big old nasty ass haters on the edge. I be scared if I listen what a hater said. Potato on the barrel, that's Mr. Potato Head. That shit don't really work, use a pillow or a towel. Got him looking funny, man, like Willow with a scowl. Going Timmy off the Glenny.
He's talking about what he would use to when he blows out your brains, what he's gonna use to clean it up. Man, Mogly cold.
Roll a pillow in the eye. When I see the full moon, smoke billow in the eye. Once you hit that eye, ooh, you already know it shit fire. I don't know what they doing, shit going on this side. Big wolves on this side, kill flows on this side. That's wolf backwards, big codes on this side. Well, I'm so
wolf backward is flow, that's hard.
Only thing cold is my flow. It's Texas versus Mr. tryna buy my sister Lexus. This shit just click when we link. Shout out the homie Tetris. Big 40 on the match, you got a Mac and all eccentric. Only rappers really fucking with the wolves is Cole and Kendrick. Send me issues, I go retard on guitar. If guitars was the bars, I go retard on them bars.
Only rappers messing with the wolves is Cole and Kendrick. Shit, he might be right. Damn. Mogly, I don't think I've heard a bad verse from dude for real. He's like Jada Kiss in that arena. Like, I don't think I've heard a bad verse. So Tetris didn't hold the bar. I rock with you, Tetris, heavy. I didn't like the mix on that either, man. I feel like all the rappers I was straining to hear what they were saying. But Beleaf and Mowgli's verses went very, very hard. That track is a 93, and that's even with. I would probably skip the Tetris verse the next 4 times I listen to it. But YouTube, man, that was fun. That was fun right there. Big shouts to the gang. Watch Wolves. Only people messing with him is Cole and Kendrick. I like that, man. Let's get into this next one. Random Acts of Violence, Mr. Beleaf. This is track 7. Name of this one is Catacombs. It's got Serum on it.
I'm from the hood full of go-getters and goal-setters. If they ever ran into a wall, they saw their name and throw letters. Dope edits for more credit. Po-po won't get it, so sick with it. COVID need medics, gotta bet it like Reddit. The game won't stop an MC that projects his thoughts like a Tarantino plot. Hot box with the iron mic. We put these songs to your third eye to see what the temperature's like. The dynamite might be sweating, feel like the feds got prosthetics. Willing to lend a hand, I'm wondering which Armageddon. Last sentence might be censored if it don't reach consensus. Pay attention, interesting times will get it. It's evident that bending is out the window. Alarms from the purge emerge when warnings reach crescendo. Venmo some hard-earned dough that's worth a lot less than before to support total control. I'm on a boat called hope that I can't keep afloat, cause your thoughts be provoked. It's a violent approach and I don't know where I'm going, but I ain't going alone. Hip-hop's my home, fuck anybody sitting on that throne. So welcome to the catacombs, where the weak get gone, where the culture supports to hold your own, where the lyricists roam. Breakers in their zone, spray cans and tips in the mix. Welcome to the catacombs, where the weak get gone, where the culture supports to hold your own, where the lyricists roam. Breakers in their zone, spray cans and tips in the mix.
In the catacombs, it's where they massacre your Valentine like Al Capone. Retaliation called it Palestine, take back our home. A savage battle zone. They whoop your ass for you, reach for your gap. This ain't the Alamo. Cats like I did them with the lasso rope. Shadow boxing raps as if my name was Larry Holmes. Trapping clothes be that's a good verse. They don't have their own. I'm saying Lazaro, Alex Jones, smack the pole. It's like I'm watching MASH, a classic show. And they tracks, I call them glad. In the trash it go.
I'm watching MASH, a classic show.
They have it so. Wolfpack tracks untraceable to average Joes. PD past the dro. If survival of the fittest, we the last to go. Niggas spinning on their back and in the earth they left a massive hole. Not a disaster, it's the entrance to the catacombs.
Welcome to the catacombs, where the weak get gone, where the culture supports to hold your own, where the lyricists roam. Breakers in their zone, spray cans and tips in the mix.
As Catacombs right there, Random Acts of Violence, Mr. Beleaf. Mr. Beleaf, you're a good writer. You write very, very well. And you've got a really, really smooth delivery. There was nothing much from that first verse that I really locked into, but it definitely was a head nodder. I like Serum's verse, too. I didn't like the MASH, watching MASH, a classic show. That felt a little too narrative to me. It felt like you were reading from a book. But outside of that, your presence on the track definitely gave it a boost, definitely gave it a different kind of sound. That's a pretty solid track right there. I would probably go 84 right there. Catacombs, the homie, Mr. Beleaf, Random Acts of Violence. I want to show y'all some life goals real quick. This is what I aspire to. And one day when I make it big off this streaming/podcasting game, this dude has a convenience store in his house.
He has a convenience store
in his house.
Crib.
Got a convenience store in his house.
Just go to it anytime, and they've got everything I want.
This is fantastic.
I had goals before, but like I didn't realize that this could be one of my goals.
Fantastic.
Like, yo, they got fucking. Let's see what kind of cheese they got here. Look at the amounts of cheese they got. Mild cheddar, mozzarella, Munster, provolone. Bruh. I just want you to know how baller this is, bro. This nigga has a convenience store in his crib where he could just go to it anytime, and they've got everything I want. Yo.
Now, as an artist, it would be so dope to shoot videos in there, and then you could do like different things for TikTok reels and it's a lot you could do with that, and it's just cool. It's like cool for your kids They want to have a little experience, go make their sandwich. That's dope. It's a huge waste of money. I want to be very clear about that. I mean, not necessarily. I guess you can store a lot of your actual food down there and just kind of make it a fun thing. But it might get old at some point going down there to get stuff, and I'm sure some of that stuff's going to go bad at some point. But I do think it's kind of dope, though. I think that's just something really cool. If you want to get away from your family, I'm going down to the shop. I'll be back. I'm getting a snack. Not bad at all. I don't know how practical it is, but I do think it's kind of cool. If I had, a little extra money, could build a gym, and I'd have a convenience store or some kind of cafe for sure. Let's get into this next joint, man. The homie's been rocking with us tonight, man. Texas Crunk, Born to Lose, produced by R.E.K.S. What up, Texas Crunk?
I guess it's all over now.
Happy Saturday, man. ESMR Hour. Appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Congratulations, you finally succeeded on losing my love and patience. The correlation between care and love can't be mistaken. I'm not sad, I'm glad I saw right past the hourglass filled with vast amounts of deadly gases, which I was racing with the
Okay, let's stop here. I'm not sad, I'm glad I saw right past the hourglass filled with a vast amount of deadly gases, which I was racing with. Okay, so I'm glad you have these lyrics here. You're doing too much. That's not necessary. I like how you started the song off. Congratulations, you finally succeeded on losing my love and patience. That was hard. The correlation between care and love can be mistaken. That's not bad. But when you say, I saw right past the hourglass filled with a vast amount of deadly gases, you could have stopped at deadly gas, and that might have been okay. Still a little bit verbose. But I can already tell you're on the path to being way too verbose. Like, you don't have to overdo it.
Towards this lovely sensation, but I didn't know what you were saying until I faced the feeling of procrastination towards the temptation of messaging you for validation. Someone said I would.
Don't be so lyrical, miracle, spherical, empirical, tyrannoserial. You don't have to do that. Everything doesn't have to be this big rhyme. I'm feeling the presentation of temptation and masturbation and the molestation. You don't have to do all that.
Went within through meditation and got hit with realization of what happened is the chemical reaction. Label love in fact when it's all collapsing. There's no medication that can heal the devastation of a heart breaking until your love and patience starts laughing like cars and races with family faces.
You're also not telling the story very well. This song is clearly about you losing something. You broke up with a girl or something. But what you're saying is not telling that story. No medication that can heal the devastation of a heart breaking until your love is patience. Starts lapping like cars, and that doesn't even make so what you're trying to say is you're hurt and your heart's broken. Let's start there. Tell that story. It was a Tuesday, 7 o'clock. I heard another dude was giving you know what I mean? Like you gotta tell the story more than just say words that you think have impact. Because the lyrical miracle spherical doesn't work.
In anticipating the duration of who's in first place and who's taking their placement. Let's face it, we all want to make it. You have to go take it unless if you're. I just try to stay in tune, choosing all of the right moves because I am not. Kids, you need to stay in school because that's what's really cool and you're really not.
Also, I'm gonna give you a tip. All the telling kids what to do in songs is the corniest thing ever. Don't tell a kid, cause like you just some dude, man. Don't give kids advice on your music. Don't do that. I'm gonna stop this one here. There's a lot to work on here, Texas Crunk. Also, the sound of your voice doesn't match that name, so I would consider that. You don't sound like a Texas Crunk. I would reconsider that as well. But I would start from perspective of telling stories. Think about stories in your life. Tell the stories and tell them with detail. But don't try to just rhyme for the sake of rhyming. You just rhyme in the rap. You just words to words to words. That's not going to make people want to listen to you. I think if you just say things, if it doesn't have some kind of imagery behind it, if it doesn't give you a specific feel or make you or take you to a certain place, it's not interesting. And if you're going to make music, there's a reason Nicki Minaj used to do shows with pink wigs on. Because it gets people's attention. It's interesting. You got to do things sometimes to be interesting, and using a bunch of big multi-syllable words is not the thing to do, or telling kids to stay in school. Let's get into this next track from Random Acts of Violence, Mr. Beleaf And this is Forest with my bro Money Mogly on it. But keep working, Texas Crunk, and send me your next song. I wanna keep helping you if I can. I picked this song because this is so beautiful right here. I love this intro. It sounds like something Queen would do.
Answer that is waiting to be I made it this far. Cause you could kinda say our life is different. Sometimes I wonder why the Lord made it this hard. Cause he know we come out twice and get it 152. They can't decipher them digits. 117 couldn't dream what this life is inflicted and still living. Wolfie, listen. A day stolen is sweeter than a day that's given. So take money, boy. And why the realest shit remain hidden?
A day taken is much sweeter than than a day that's given. So take money, boy.
For them digits 117 couldn't dream what this life is inflicted and still living. Wolfie, listen. A day stolen is sweeter than a day that's given. So take money,
take money.
And why the realest shit remain hidden? You can't see what they see. Gotta change your vision. Illest baller ever seen doing life in prison. Cause sometimes doing wrong is the right decision. First time you heard that shit on repeat.
I like that. Sometimes doing wrong is the right decision. That's deep, man.
Like the motherfucker CD skipping. Dog PB out this world like GD Griffin. Some rappers snap, but you see we tripping. No moves gone.
I love this, man. Having this kind of like heavenly, ethereal kind of thing in there, that's beautiful. Like I said, that's something Queen would do. That's some Queen type stuff. Feels like I'm floating right now. I love it, man. Money Mogly, Mr. Beleaf.
Roses blossoming within my avenue. Water them with spilled beer to show a little gratitude. They say my attitude blankets over all of my attributes. I say good observation now. Who the fuck was asking?
He said my attitude covers all of my other attributes. But who was asking you? That's cold, man.
Search for concrete roses blossoming within my avenue. Water them with spilled beer to show a little gratitude. They say my attitude blankets over all of my attributes. I say good observation. Who the fuck was asking you? No plans to lose. We move the crew across the different borders. Supporters.
I love that. I'm playing that back one more time. Who was asking you? And that's you know, I have my family would probably tell you that I have a strong attitude about a lot, and it's like I love that he said that. It blankets all your other attributes. Sometimes that's all that people see. I love that, man. That's cool.
In search for concrete roses blossoming within my avenue. Water them with spilled beer to show a little gratitude. They say my attitude blankets over all of my attributes. I say good observation now. Who the fuck was asking you? No plans arose. We move the crew across the different borders. Supporters support the force in every word through every chorus. Show us the money. Scream out the drum.
I think I'm a fan, Mr. Beleaf.
Immortal in drums, this world won't get the chance to mourn us. A living painting, a moving sculpture, a singing art wall. Creating kush horticulture, sipping on Stella Artois. I bet it all on my own. Home isn't home without the wolves, just ask Yellowstone. Gone, no time wasted on the retrospective. The presence of gift, live as if them stick-up kids want your necklace. Cool as a fan, never show them what's in your hand when opportunity.
He got some bars on this.
The wolves, just ask Yellowstone. Gone, no time wasted on the retrospective. The presence of gift, live as if them stick-up kids want your necklace. Cool as a fan, never show them what's in your hand when opportunity rises. You could go out with a bang.
That's me, man.
In a fairy tale.
That is a soundtrack song. That's a great song, man. Hey, Mogly, Mr. Beleaf, if either one of you guys is still in the chat, is this song available on Spotify or any other platform? That is a great. I love whoever did that chorus, wherever you got that from. That is stupendous. That is so good. Both verses were hearty. It's like eating. I used to eat Campbell's chunky soup. That's some good soup, man. Look, if you broke, get you some Campbell's chunky, man. That stuff will get you through hard times. I used to eat that stuff, and that's what that song felt like. It felt thick. You know what I mean? With 2 C's. It felt like it had a lot of body to it. And the verses were lyrically, fantastic. I'm gonna go 93 on that joint, man. I didn't love the mixes on both of the vocal. I think the one thing about this Random Acts of Violence joint is that the mixes they're just not that strong. But some of the verses and the execution y'all are putting together is just solid, man. Very good. Get into this next one right here. Homie Flip Rothstein. I Can.
All season long, live and cable free.
Cause I can put you in Chanel or I can put you on with gang. I can put you in position where your whole life a change. But you're too materialistic.
I got you, Mo.
Shot you fuck around and missed it. But my new bitch is futuristic. I got options if I'm being optimistic. Cause I can put you in Chanel or I can put you on with gang. And if you choose Chanel, then you can never be my main. Been doing this a while, I know these hoes got an agenda. With a name like Rothstein, there's always women around like Ginger. I don't meet women on Tinder, I meet them in real life. So many women fake, I prefer me the real type. Materialistic girls always remind me of Madonna. Need a spiritual girl, I'm looking for a black Madonna. Little lifestyle of a mobster, I ain't here to be your sponsor. If you're looking for a trick, this relationship won't get no farther. My trajectory is farther, never met my type before.
I don't mind how you're rapping, Flip. I think your rapping actually, really, really tight to the beat. I think your delivery is okay too. I just think the actual lyrics aren't very good. I'm gonna play some of these back. It's like none of this is. You're rapping it with a certain level of impact that it should have that it doesn't have.
Prefer me the real type. Materialistic girls always remind me of Madonna. Need a spiritual girl, I'm looking for a black Madonna. Little lifestyle of a mobster, I ain't here to be your sponsor. If you're looking for a chick, this relationship won't get no farther. My trajectory is farther, never met my type before. Cut from
you're rapping with good urgency though, good pace.
No, used to dealing with them bums. I'm the type that can afford to take you where you wanna go, but you ain't been before. Cause I can put you in Chanel or I can put you on with gang. I can put you in position where your whole life a change. But you're too materialistic.
That's not good.
Around and missed it.
That's not good. Materialistic. That's lazy. That feels lazy to me. Like you couldn't come up with nothing else to do, then you shouldn't have made the song or stopped right there, because that just felt like you cashed it in. I'm gonna just do this.
Gave you a shot, you fuck around and missed it. But my new bitch is futuristic. I got options if I'm being optimistic. Cause I can put you.
Yeah, this hook is lazy.
Put you on with gangs.
The rapping in the first verse was solid, but the content was terrible.
I ain't talking about a Honda. Only time that I go Dutch is if we talking about a Palmer. Money stash to keep me calmer. Case a rainy day occur. Think cause I'm getting money, I'm supposed to spend it all on a rainy day occur. Think cause I'm getting money. As if we talking about a Palmer. Money stash to keep me calmer. Case a rainy day occur. Think cause I'm getting money, I'm supposed to spend it all on her. Never once did it occur. She failed in her audition. Behavior bumped her down from wife to fuck buddy position. It's still a competition. You ain't guaranteed to slide. Show me everything you not.
I'm gonna move on from this one, Flip. I like the aggression and the urgency and the pace that you were rapping with, but the things you were saying were not compelling at all. You created kind of a vibe that made me kind of sit up and listen. Like so like I said, the urgency that you created there, I was interested in, but you weren't really saying nothing to make me go, oh, okay, all right. Or like it didn't drive the whole narrative forward, because basically you're talking about materialistic women. It doesn't come off that plainly. And when you do refer to it, you almost make it too obvious when you say, material girls remind me of Madonna. Like, that's not really a bar. You know what I mean? And it's a dated reference. So all in all, on that joint, I would probably go 80. I can't even lie and say I wouldn't listen to like the first 45 seconds again. If it came on, you know, I listen to Pandora. I'm an old man. I get like, oh, you listen to Pandora? Yeah, I don't know, it works for me. So like, if it came on Pandora, I would, and I skipped it, and it came on again, I would listen to the first 45 seconds of it, and then be like, yeah, he's not doing a ton. So not great, not terrible. I would just say, come up with some more clever bars. Be a little bit more grandiose with your bars. Make them have more impact and more flavor. The rapping itself, the style you had and the pace was fine. Let's get into actually, let's play this real brief, like for the homie Money Mogly. He said, what was the name of it? Future Ho. Where's that at? Future Ho right here. Money Mogly, Joey Da Silva, Mr. Beleaf.
Jones. I've never encountered a real wolf, but certainly film footage and stuff. And you look into their eyes, it's like you're looking into something quite magnificent, and ancient, powerful, and wise, learned, scary, and
Money Mogly, broker than a joker though, war. Still sliding on a checker, that for sure. Got that Gucci loafer flow, the OG fake ones.
Hold on. Let me get it right.
Something
let me sit up for this.
An ancient, powerful, and wise, learned, scary, and
Money Mogly, broker than a joker though, war. Still sliding on a checker, that for sure. Got that Gucci loafer flow, the OG fake ones. Don't even know what a loaf is, my war. Straight up, let's break a plate or wake up, see if we can change fate. I swear no matter how bad shit get, I never change face. That's especially true for the other side of that coin. They probably kill me while I'm writing this shit. Donald Gorns, spot going boing. That mean it's being jumping. Keep my ride or die.
That mean it's being jumping.
20 ton could cut my woofy damn plenty hungry. Different type of trap house with the semi-comfy. Ain't living.
Keep the semi-comfy.
Play to wake up, see if we can change fate. I swear no matter how bad shit get, I never change face. That's especially true for the other side of that coin. They probably kill me while I'm writing this shit. Spot going boing, that mean it's being jumping. Keep my ride or die bitches, you wiping Kim Humphries. 20 ton could cut my woofy damn plenty hungry. Different type of trap house with the semi-comfy. Ain't living lovely, but we live with love. Try to kill what I love, give me the snub. Let's toast that Glenny up and change the subject.
This beat is insane.
Say some dumb shit. One time for Wolfie, first day in first grade. Walked to school by herself from the turn place. Said the people asked him, where your parents at? He said, don't worry about it, I'ma take care of that. Very scared of that, pride at the same time. Even though life was kinda crazy, wouldn't change mine. That's probably cause of Wolfie though. So excited for what the motherfucker future holds.
If you ask it, I'm an addict of this rap shit. It's kinda tragic. Imagining that.
That transition was nice. That transition was fantastic.
That's probably cause of Wolfie though. So excited for what the motherfucker future holds.
If you ask it, I'm an addict of this rap shit. It's kinda tragic. Imagining acrobatic launching hatchets at you bastards.
Launching hat tricks.
Ragnarok with more enhancements. That's usually about average of what happens without no practice. Girl's mattress be so anxious to feel your absence. She lets me gain access.
Girl's mattress be so anxious to feel your absence. Hey, he's balling on this verse right now.
If you ask it, I'm an addict of this rap shit. It's kinda tragic. Imagining acrobatic launching hatchets at you bastards. Kate Blanchett and Ragnarok with more enhancements. It's usually about average of what happens without no practice. Your girl's mattress be so anxious to feel your absence. She lets me gain access. Backstage passes. Placid to the masses when this kid used to play with matches. Ratchet in my habits. Quick to slap your pussy ass back. Panic when it's graphic. Hispanic manage the bandage the planet through tongue erratic to some. Organic lung that'll burn down half of the slum. Screaming, I'm planning to jump and landing on motion. Band a bunch of these drunks with some bumps, some blunts, and some rum. And if y'all have what we want, we ain't gonna be nonchalant. I feel the bump.
You have what?
Bumping through.
If you have what we want, we not gonna be nonchalant.
Screaming, I'm planning to jump and landing on most. Band a bunch of these drunks with some bumps, some blunts, and some rum. And if y'all have what we want,
This is a nice verse.
I feel the bumps of the beat pumping through every artery. Music so hard to leave, I kill a beat, I kill a part of me. I mind my manners and let these rappers go ahead and eat. Beleaf's a family man now, so y'all can have them streets. I keep it short and sweet and stop speaking so personally, cause personally I don't believe people problems should permanently be immortalized or formatized the memories that should die. No symphony for sympathy unless they empathize.
No symphony for sympathy.
I set aside the past, I know. So excited to what the motherfucking future holds.
That's a good song, man. That was a good call, Mogly. That's a good joint right there, man. Just to believe. Money Mogly, Joey the Silver. Joey's verse was mean, man. That's good.
Place Miami in the county a day, an embrace to every loss for all the power it gave. It's when a home that was broken grows into a family estate. I roll bars up in the valley of snakes. For those of y'all trying to rattle my cage till it slowly opens, then they gotta get up out and escape. Out of my way, look now, we ain't on the same level. When I put a foot down, it's never on a brake pedal. Like I'm in my moment, I think, falling a few times, never letting go of my drink. Tailor-made when I was raised, washing clothes in the sink. I seen it all. My eyes only close when they blink. Police involved, but I ain't know what it was. I'm only pleading my case and I ain't knowing the judge. Coming up in the bottom that got me going above. Them haters will only show when somebody showing you love.
I rarely like long songs like this. 4-minute songs. I don't always rock with 4-minute songs, but that was worth the 4 minutes. That felt like back when like Eminem and 50 Cent and G-Unit had the mixtapes, and like you would just get these tracks with 6 rappers, but they would all be hard as hell. The beat on that was fantastic. I thought Mogly kind of moonwalked on the first one. It was more the personality laden Mogly, which I like. It was more like the storytelling goofy Mogly, which I like. And then Joey's verse, he came in with the hurricane flow, just raining down on blows on blows. I don't know if y'all watch Seinfeld. I rain blows down upon him. Shouts to old man Costanza. Anyway, I like that a lot. And then I thought Mr. Beleaf took it home well. You could have stopped the song after that first, the beginning of his kind of first verse. But I was cool with him coming back. I would rarely say that unless the song is really, really, really good. I'm gonna go 93 right there. I like that a lot. That's definitely 93 to 95 level. That's great music, man. Y'all got some. This Random Acts of Violence got some joints. Mr. Beleaf, I'm a fan. All y'all out there. It's not a lot of Miami artists I've seen that I've come to know through the homie H, that I don't think are really, really dope. Y'all have some fans. I mean, I don't know every rap game state to state, but y'all gotta be top 5. I mean, it's ridiculous. Some of the wordplay, some of the bars coming out of there. Let's get into this next one. I don't know how real this is, but I think this is so dope. A Nigerian woman, and I'm gonna say allegedly just because this is the internet, has a AI phone invention that has a holographic display, a built-in lie detector, and charger as well. I don't know how real this is, but if it's real, it's dope.
By Sheraton.
Hi, my name is Zoya Basti. I'm from Okwagum State in Nigeria. I invented this AI phone that has quite a lot of features that a regular phone does not have.
Yeah.
It's voice controlled. It doesn't have a screen, but it has an holographic display.
Okay, go on.
Hence, it's sold at a cheap rate. You can get this for 3,500 naira.
Okay, so you did a holographic display for 3,500 naira.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
So this was presented at the Aqua Aboom Tech show this week at the 4 Points Sheraton. So the production cost per unit of this phone is only $4, and we'll sell it here in the U.S. for $3,000.
Have a screen, but it has a holographic display.
Okay, go on.
Hence, marketing.
So that's the holographic display. Look at that.
That is quite amazing. So the calls actually work. All right, that's cool.
It can also detect your exact.
And you can track them.
Yes.
Okay, can you show how it works?
If you're, where is my mom?
She is at the market.
As you can see, my mom is at the market.
You can see the location in real time.
Cool. What else can it do?
It has a lie detector.
It has a lie detector.
Okay, that's.
Tell it a lie and then to detect. If you turn on lie detector.
Okay, so I can say anything that, and it will detect somehow that it's a lie.
Yeah.
Okay, share, and you can at the beach on holiday.
That's a lie. We are at 4 Point by Sheraton.
All right, that's pretty nice.
Also, the extra feature is that it comes.
He said, "I'm at the beach on holiday." That's a lie.
Build charger. Let me see that. This, so you just plug it in and it works already. All right. At the beach on holiday. Okay.
So that's crazy. That's crazy. For $4, you get a lie detector, a holographic screen, and a built-in charger. You can plug the phone directly into the wall. Again, I don't know. You know, it was at a tech show, so it should be real. It's gonna be some amazing technology, you know, in the coming years for us all to enjoy. So I thought that's crazy. I'm excited. That's cool. The lie detector is gonna get a lot of dudes in trouble though. We're gonna have some real problems with that. And one of the comments was like, only a woman would build a phone with a lie detector. I'm like, yeah, that's facts. Ain't no dude doing that. Let's get into this next one. Big shouts to homie Spectra. So this is a band that reached out to me via Instagram to check out their new song. It's called Lost. Hey, D's in the bill. What's up with you, cousin? Lots of Miami music tonight, man. You missed some great music, my G. You missed some very dope music. Shout out to Wvtch Wxlvez, man.
Wrecked it before me. Walls and walls and debris. A dark, empty asylum. Man shot in silence. Came here for the key. The devil is all he sees.
Some coffee bar music. Good, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. Oh, you been in here just quiet. I got you.
Further, 'cause every day is the same.
Kind of feels a little bit like Green Day.
Choice and consequences. Beyond my headstone, I can hear the voice. Might be of an angel.
Hey, appreciate you, DJ Graves.
But I can't feel
hit that like button if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all, man.
How could I be the same after all this pain?
So I didn't love the long wait for the beat to drop. When the beat dropped and everything picked up a little bit, that's when the song got more interesting to me. It definitely has a Green Day kind of rock, like a sad, pale rock vibe. I don't mind it though. It's definitely listenable. You know, if I heard this come on and I'm sitting in like a potbelly. You ever had potbelly sandwiches? You got to get the double meat because they be trying to short you on the meat. But if I heard this playing, they usually have like live guitar people playing in there, and I would be like, you know, I'd be into it. So it's definitely interesting. It's got a nice pace to it. The voice is very unique. I'm cool with this, man.
'Cause I'm not such a monster.
I like the harmony right there.
And why should I feel shame for wanting to be better? 'Cause no one could take me higher.
Now, I will say I don't hear a lot of vocal range. I feel like it's a very short range, but y'all are staying right within it. You're not straining your voices to try to be something you're not. Everything sounds like it's being done fairly easily.
Beyond my head.
this song is starting to have like a battlefield, like, we are Sparta, like running out of you know what I mean? So that's not bad either.
Where are you now? Can't see your lines. I will close my eyes.
I thought it there was Spectra.
Where are you?
Name of this joint is Lost.
Can't see your lines. I will close my eyes.
Yeah, to me that's not bad at all. I mean I gotta say it's not gonna be a regular listen for me. It's definitely not gonna be a regular listen. But again, it felt like a car commercial, like a Mazda commercial, you know, where they're going up a mountain or something. Or it has a lot of media value, sync licensing, getting it in a commercial or something. Or like, you know, horses leading into battle, or if you ever watch Game of Thrones, like one of the Game of Thrones type scenes, you know, it's definitely got some good media value to it. I like that they didn't strain themselves outside of their vocal range. I don't think that it's not the most powerful music, but it's definitely got the nice rock feel to it. The guitar was fantastic. That's not bad to me. I'm going to go ahead and go 84. Okay, it's not going to be in my daily rotation by any means. It's not really my style of music, but I can appreciate what was done. Had the kind of Green Day emotion to it. So I was able to take some things that I enjoyed from it. Again, if I was standing in a Potbelly getting me a double chicken salad sandwich and they were in there doing that, I would pay attention. I rock with them. They get a head nod from me. Let's get into this next one. Don't Lie, Young Giga, Bass Shaw on the beat. Let's check it out. Is it Young Giga? Am I saying that correctly? Goon Diggy. I got you, bro.
$200 on the dash, I fly right by. Honey, you can only get me so high, so high. You can never understand my vibes, don't lie. Cause what's hidden in the skies will rise tonight. I can never lie. Energy be high when I'm out here with the guys. I can never lie. Energy be high when I'm out here with the guys. She a no-show. Baby probably faded somewhere out here with the blow. She a no-show. Baby probably faded somewhere out here with the blow. Used to glitty. Yeah, that's a car. Yeah, that bitch that raw. Off the par. Bitch, I'm the Sarge. Who put you in charge? I'm a beast. Like Weezy Wee. I'm talking Carter 3. They deceased. They can't compete. I'm out here moving trees. At the stove. Jigg copper phone. Yeah, they love the pole. Not me though. Don't even smoke. I just took my pole. Got a text. She wantin' sex. I swipe that hoe like next. What a chick. I'm on they niggas. Take up the respect. Bitch, I'm about to Benz. Honey.
I don't know how to feel about that verse. It wasn't bad. She definitely was in pocket the whole way through. I don't know. It was weird. It came on. Some of the things she said earlier, I'm like, but it wasn't terrible. This is definitely a make out with somebody in the back of a club type of song. It feels like very like mistake prone type of song. Like this comes on later in the night when you're faded and you're just like, you know, like when the randoms start making out. That's what this song. Maybe that was a point in my life. Maybe I related to that, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah, here crying, talking about another sin. Shorty talking jaded, I can tell him I'm faded. I ain't even worried about it, cause I know she got a man. And if he try to slide, then baby, he gon' die. He ain't really.
If he try to slide, he's gonna die.
You gon' put him in a spot.
Kinda like that.
Really can't be. You
this isn't bad, man.
Then that ain't me. 200 on the dash, I fly right by. Honey, you can only give me so high. So
I think for the white girl wasted Caucasian ladies, they would be in the club just loving this. It is vibey too, man. Like even I think the thugs might, you know, you might get a little bounce. It's definitely not bad. It appeals kind of to everybody.
High, you can never understand my vibes. Don't lie, cause what's hidden in the skies will rise tonight.
Young Giga right there. Don't lie to homie Bashaw. I think that would be fun in a club, man. That feels like drunk music. That is made for 2 a.m. Go into the hookah lounge afterward type of thing. Or maybe even in the hookah lounge. But it's just got this kind of fun, I'm going to make mistakes kind of vibe. You know, well vodka mixers. You know, I grew up in an era where they thought it was okay to do Red Bull and vodka continuously and people had heart attacks. You know, it has that feel to it, though. It has that, like, mistake prone. So it's definitely a vibe created. I like the hip hop electro kind of.
I'm gonna give you my
kind of
number one
blend
tip, so
that we're doing right there. I do enjoy that. I feel like that's a lane that's gonna be underutilized. It's got a little bit of a hood appeal to it, not a ton, but just enough to have, like I said, the thugs maybe do a little bit of a head nod to it. I think all in all in that joint, I would probably go. For me personally, it's an 83. But for the way that it's put together, it's like an 87. I think you're definitely going to have people that enjoy that a lot, probably in a young, cocaine-fueled space. Let's get into this next one, BLP Kosher. Dreidel Bop sent to us by way of Goon Dog. What up, Goon Diggy?
Water. Dreidel, man. Hit him with the bends, not in the trend. I don't want to do this no more. I'm back where I started, and I ain't never been to this party, but I don't wanna leave it alone. Hit 'em with the bends, not in the trend. I don't wanna do this no more. I'm back where I started, and I ain't never been to this party, and I don't wanna leave it alone. Water, they know I'm about my porridge. The dreidel man I could, she get
about my porridge.
I'm in the neck of the woods. I feel like Blake, I'm a carpenter. How I rip the wood. I got like 40 out.
And this is why I like. And this is why I like Bill P. Kosher. He said, I'm about my porridge. She give me next something like I'm in the forest. So he has like a Goldilocks reference going on here. Like you think he's just like some goofy dude, but he can actually put together some really good rhymes.
The woods. I feel like Blake, I'm a car on and leave it alone. Water, they know I'm about my porridge. The dreidel man I could. She give me top in the forest. I'm in the neck of the woods.
She give me top in the forest. I'm in the neck of the woods. That's not bad, sir.
Feel like Blake, I'm a carpenter. How I rip the wood. I got like 40 out the gate and shit. I wish you would smoke with me. You battled the machine, or you could go to Conway. Just thought he was swift. I interrupt him like that boy at Kanye. He say he was from the.
I interrupt him like that boy at Kanye.
Oh, you from Altamonte. They thought that I was Pee-wee, now they fuck with me the long way. They told me stay up out the way, you about to be a mogul. Dude in that interrogation room, he went to stretching vocals. I used to ask.
He's in the interrogation room, he wanted to stretch the vocals. I think he's a good rapper, man. He may be a little goofy, but I think he's a good rapper.
Around for rides, I was never mobile. Now my pockets stay on Alabama, cause my money mobile. I'm fucked up.
My money mobile.
Trying to make peace.
Mobile, Alabama.
Standing on beeswax, Burt's Bees. I love my dog, but he'll crash like it's Peach Beach. Cause he got beef in every city, like he Mr. Beast. They asked me how much for the feet, man.
Beef in every city, like Mr. Beast. Beast Burgers. I ain't mad at it, man. Everything he's saying is very intelligent.
That shit steep. This chopper got me walking like I got web feet.
You ain't standing on beeswax, Burt's Bees.
You rapping about Jews, shiesty, bitch, you dead meat. Big beam on your ass, red heat. They thought I was spoon-fed, bitch, I had a sport. You try to take my ice, you meet the stick like I'm Bobby Orr, leaving sleep on the floor.
Bobby Orr bars.
Like the furniture store. You don't hit your bitch right, bad cock and more. Hit 'em with the bang.
Who's using Bobby Orr hockey references in their bars these days? Who's doing that? I mean, you gotta respect this kid, man. If you don't understand why he's good, then I don't know what to tell you, man. You can't really say you're a hip hop fan if you don't see some value in what he's doing.
Not in the trend. I don't wanna do this no more. I'm back where I started, and I ain't never been to this party, but I don't wanna leave it alone. Hit 'em with the bends, not in the trend. I'm back where I started, and I ain't never been to this party, and I don't wanna leave it alone.
Yeah, he's a great writer, man. He is a great writer. And it's not a lot of people that can execute his style the way he does. You can make fun of it if you want. Like, if you think he sounds, he doesn't, it's bars in there, man. It's funny. The beats are good. The auto-tune he uses is good. His personality is good. If you look at him in the video, he looks awkward. And I appreciate the awkwardness because he's just being himself. You know, like he doesn't look like he's super comfortable, but that's fine. I don't know. I appreciate it. BLP Kosher right there, Dreidel Bob. I'm gonna go 94. I like that a lot, man. This is the party, and I don't want to leave it alone. I don't know. I'm a fan. I don't know what to tell you, man. Let's get into the next joint we got right here. The homie Josh dropped off a new one. What up, Josh? Thanks for waiting so patiently. Get this joint. Oh, the All Father J. I love how I can pick up stuff. It takes me 2 times though, and then I'm good. Let's get into this new Josh right here. What's the name of this joint? Get him on the screen, and the name of the song is Sister.
Baby, we can do it. Issues that we have, let's get through it. We were so good, let's resume it. Maybe on the night we can prove it. Maybe on the night we can prove it.
Taking too long, man. I'm getting impatient.
Yeah. You saying we can prove it. But how though? I mean, how so? After everything that happened, man, I feel at peace. But I feel so weak. Maybe it's the pain or the pressure, or maybe that it's just that I'm in too deep. I'm falling off my feet. Hear my voice on this track, feel my heart when it beat. I don't know if I can do it. I'ma power through, cause it's what I gotta do for you. You wanna try again? You saying, you keep saying.
Baby.
Don't call me that. I don't think you ready for that life. Man, Athena, you my type. I know you wanna be my wife, but we having issues. You can't wipe it with a tissue. Even when you say you hate me, I know that I miss you. And you lucky at my mind, baby girl, you so.
Hey Josh, this is trash, man. All due respect, this is trash. You're just kind of talking. There's a lot of space between every bar. It feels like you just put the music on and said, I'm gonna go in and try to just speak from the heart. Not everybody should speak from the heart. Write your music, take your time, plan out your music. You know, really think about the topics you want to discuss and try to attack those. Sometimes writing music is like writing a paper. Sometimes. If you're not a good songwriter, try writing poetry. Learn about poetry, man. Because you can really, like, if you look at a guy like Kendrick Lamar, man, like, you can really take poetry and turn it into really, really great raps. But this is like, I need you. Please don't leave. I'll feed you. I see you. You're looking at me. You see me too. Like, it's just a lot of explanation. There's no real rhythm to it. It feels stiff. It's not good. This is bad. I wouldn't do anything else like this. I think you keep picking these. From all the music you sent to me. You keep picking these really. If you listen to this beat, it drags on. It's so hard to get a grip on the pockets on this.
Fine. I turn your water into wine. I'm not evil. I'm just kind. Hit my line when you're free. Maybe we can work it out.
Yeah. Baby, we can do it. Issues that we have, let's get through it. We were so good, let's resume it. Maybe
I'm gonna move on from that one. That was not very good. Even the vocal of the lady you brought in was not good. None of that was was all that listenable to me. I'm gonna go 70 on that, 68 to 70. No, there's no replay value there. I would pick more up tempo beats. I would learn how to rap. Or practice rapping rather with more. You can actually be more verbose. Add some lyrics. Don't leave this tons of space. You don't want to leave a lot of space, man. Like, if you want to pause for dramatic effect one time in a song, that's fine. But if you keep having all these, we're going to the store. I know she wants some more. I see her. She sees me. Like, you can't have that much space in between your music. People will lose interest fast. Let's get into this next one. This is LB Sickening. He mentioned this song on one of his recent interviews, talking about how he hadn't showed his dad this. I guess he was raised by like a stepdad or a dad who stepped up, whatever you want to call it. And this song means a lot to him, so I wanted to check it out. This is You're My Dad. Also, got to get your grammar up, LB. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You are my dad, not your. That's the wrong And I don't like to be an English guy, but since you're sending this out to people and sharing it with people, you got to get your punctuation and your grammar correct. Let's get into it.
Toyota Highlander. Look what
Subscribes you, bro. Subscribes you. Show us some love.
This is one of those tracks where you gotta listen to the whole thing to understand what I'm saying.
You don't have to give people instructions on how to listen to the music. You know, just start the music. Don't tell people, because people won't like that. I mean, that turns me off right away. You're telling me how to listen to a song.
Took me a long time to write this one. Few days. Pops, is to you.
He was a man of a different color than me. So I was confused. What about Steve, Mom? And who the hell's this dude? I grew up without my father, so it made me rebellious. My mom had some boyfriends and I always felt selfish. She's just trying to be happy with two badass kids. Really, I felt some regret for the things that I did. When she wasn't around, I was always mean to these dudes. I was doing everything I could to make them feel my abuse. I'd ask Mom why she's crying. She said because of a friend. I always knew that she was lying. She said that line's a sin. It turns out he broke her heart, and he blames it on me. I bet one day, your son, he'll see the penitentiary. I'll tell you they were right, but it wasn't Mom's fault. I had open wounds, my real father poured salt. I only met him once, a coward at best. They'll say he never was a man when they lay him to rest.
Pops, he came into my life, I was younger than 11. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was playing Sonic on my Sega. I took a break and rode my bike to the woods. That's when Juan pulled up, long hair and a wife beater. That man became my teacher. Became the father I never had, and I'll say that now. Pops, you are the man and you make me proud. I'm gonna talk about the past, cause I need to let it out. I hope you listen close and don't turn this down.
You whipped my mama's ass and that made me wanna kill you. Put a bullet through your head and watch it go through your pillow. What made me not do it is my mother would beg me. She had me in these programs and the truth is they helped me. The truth is, no really, it helped you. Cause without that, no telling what I'd do. I forgive you for it, but it's because she does. And I'll never forget that day that you put on those gloves. You let me punch you in your face more than a couple of times. I don't apologize if you don't like my rhyme, cause that
the vibe on this is interesting. You know, you kind of have this stutter step rap. So it goes up and down and up and down. I do like the story you're telling too. It's interesting. I think it takes a lot of emotional strength to be able to share something like this. So this is cool. It's more like an art project to me than a song, but I appreciate it for what you're doing. It's very therapeutic, cathartic. I like it.
That shit pissed me off and I will never forget it. And if you do it again, bet your ass gon' regret it. I gave you mad props. You get recognition. You stepped in for a bitch of a band that was missing. I never knew my real father. You're the father I had. You made one big mistake, but I still love you. You're my dad.
She was working at Mayhew's, a waitress at a restaurant. I don't know many grown dudes that can work as hard as her, no front. The mother dudes that came around, took advantage. Took advantage, then vanished, right up off this planet. Where did they go? 28 years later, Mom and Juan are still together, married and chasing paper. Pops, you earned my respect. I hope I earned yours. I look up to, love, respect, and adore.
You're my dad, the only dad I ever had. Fucked up past, let's get the bag. You're my dad, the only dad I ever had. Fucked up past, let's get a bag.
That was You're My Dad right there, LB Sickening. That's not something I'ma listen to, you know, but I, from an artistic standpoint, I can respect what you did. You poured your heart into it. You told some very vivid stories. Your mom working as a waitress. It sounds like your stepdad or this guy that she finally settled down with put his hands on her one time, and you were dealing with that. So I like the way you painted the picture. I wouldn't necessarily hang that picture up in my house, but I definitely would stop and look at it and take it all in. And I think the way you delivered that, you know, it was cathartic for you. I could hear it like it being a artistic expression of you getting something out, and so I could appreciate that. For me, that's probably like a 72. I wouldn't spin that back. But like I said, there's a therapy session right there that if somebody's going through what you're going through, they can really understand and vibe with you. Last song of the night right here, DJ Graves. Homie's been rocking with us the whole show. Thank y'all for joining me tonight, man. I'll do a little bit of roll call as we get into the last song here. Thank you for rocking with your boy. 3-6 Mafia type beat, Never Slacking, produced by the homie DJ Graves. Let's go ahead and subscribe to that page. Give him a like on the beat. Let's check it out. Shouts to everybody who rock with your boy tonight. Art Morera, you're late, but thanks for coming through, bro. Last song of the night is the beat right here from DJ Graves. Never Slacking, 3-6 Mafia type beat. Shouts to 704 Axe Madwick, P. Louie, my homie H, Rudy H2 Owens, Money Mogly, Yaktown, what up though? Texas Crunk was with us tonight. Josh, Miro, what up? Eons 1, LB Sickening, Lex. So DJ Graves, this ain't bad, but it's missing something. Okay, I kind of like the change up. I think it needs something more with the drum, like a deeper drum on it. Like something to hit a little harder on the bass line of it. That bass drum feels a little, I don't know if that's 808, whatever that is, it feels a little lackluster. It's not hitting hard enough. It's also missing another instrument, but I can't tell you for the life of me what that is. Maybe a flute, throw a flute on there? I don't know. I think you could definitely use this to make a song though. But it's just missing an element. I feel like it's like 70%. I like it though. It's got some good bones. The structure of the song is good. Or the structure of the beat, I should say. Flip that, when it get that, when it flip that, when it get back, oh! Coming through with the cold flow, wanna rip that, get that, oh! Wanna rip that, spit that, flip that, go, wanna... You know, it kind of had that kind of approach to it. It had to be like an up-tempo, aggressive... Get that. When I slap that, get that, oh! Off the top rope, Yeah, there's a lot you could do with it. I like it because it's got a lot of flexibility on it. I feel like there's a lot you could do with it. I do feel like it's missing something though. There's an element. I can't put my finger on it, but it's missing a little something. I like it though. Matter of fact, DJ Graves, if you don't mind, I may try to write a little something to this. If you don't mind, DJ Graves, I might write a little something to this. Because I think there's a lot you can do with it, but I do think there's something missing. I'm going to go ahead and write something to this, bro. Because I kind of like it. It's bouncy. That's the last song of the night right there. ESMR Hour. Been a great show tonight. Big time to the homie, Mr. Beleaf. Great music coming from you. Big shouts to the 305. Money Mogly, Art Morera, Lex, H. Everybody rocking with your boy out there. Appreciate y'all, man. DJ Graves, I'm going to put the pen to the paper on this one tonight, baby. Thanks for rocking with me. Subscribe to the channel. I'm here every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, ESMR Hour. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at Merrill Productions. I see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. DJ Graves taking us out. Happy Saturday night, gang.